tools on there.
That's great. I know as I was going through this particular lab, all those programs in there is beautiful.
Yeah.
I just get to play with them things. But you only get 1 hour in the lab, but they locks you off and you have to keep extended. I extended twice and then it won't let me extend the third time. I'm like, what? Man, 15 minutes, come on, man.
Oh, wow.
It should be a forever extension. Like, man, what would you want? I guess they're trying to teach you go fast.
That's another reason to do. Callie, I like Parrot, but
Yeah,
Parrot Linux.
that's good.
It has more tools in it. Callie came from backdraft, back something. Anyways, and it had tons of tools in there initially, but they've backed off of a lot of tools.
Oh, wow.
And Parrot is the one that I like. Fascinating.
You are a disembodied brain. Fascinating, fascinating. Fascinating cultural development. This is fascinating. 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 Fascinating.
Yeah, Star Trek Convention's coming up to go to.
Tell you what?
Yeah, so we got Star Trek Conventions coming up to go to.
Oh, yeah.
You know, with Comic-Con.
Comic-Con, that's
Yeah,
right.
San
Did you
Diego.
go there?
Oh yeah, San Diego here in Atlanta. Yes. I'm going for
I know other people that go there too.
lot of nerds go to it. A lot of
Oh, yeah.
Trekkies. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Do you dress up
Oh yes. Oh yeah.
as?
Jedi.
Oh, there you
Jedi.
go.
I'm not I'm on the Jedi side, the light side.
Hello, guys. Before starting the course, enjoy.
Not the droid you were looking for.
I want you to know
Oh,
what is the course about. This course is not only many hours.
Mandalorian is what I want to do this year.
Oh my gosh, I loved that. Wasn't that good?
Oh my gosh.
That was so good.
Yeah.
I was so sorry that that went away.
Yeah.
They had so much controversy around that, though.
They did. I mean, I'm a content provider on my Star Wars channel. A lot of controversy. A guy named Star Wars Theory, he has a great channel. He talks about the controversy between the managers of Lucasfilm and Star Wars.
Yeah.
Battle between George Lucas' vision versus other people's visions. It's a fascinating battle. It's very fascinating.
With that, the one, Gina, what's her name?
Yes.
Yeah.
She played. She left first
Well,
season.
no, they forced her out.
Right. Well, yeah, that's true. Yeah. She was good back. She had a good,
She did.
When Hamill came in on the second season, we were blown away. We saw Luke. We were like, oh.
No
my
kidding, that was
gosh.
fun.
Yes. I still gotta watch it.
But everybody was in love with Baby Yoda.
That's right. Oh, I
Yeah.
got Yoda. Oh, yeah, he's off the chain. Oh, man. That's a great question because Osaka just came out. I got to research see what's coming up next in the Star Wars
Who is
universe.
what?
Osaka.
Okay.
You probably would watch Osaka, the one that was taught by, the girl that was taught by Anakin Skywalker, a.k.a.
Yes,
Darth
yes,
Vader.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that series came out earlier this year. And the Forge, and that was great for all I gotta see if there's another season. Yeah. Star Wars Theory. There we go. Star Wars Theory. Go a little bit, 20 minutes, got 20 minutes. There we go. Oh, here we go.
Let's go ahead and watch this little clip, whatever it might be. See what it is. All right. Y'all ready?
As far as the ceremony.
But, yeah, I don't know how I feel about slow motion. I don't really dig it. Star Wars, I don't think it's really a thing. What do you think? You guys feel? Did you check out the video that outlines the original plan for Kenobi? No, where's this? You tell me where to find this.
Kenobi. Obi-Wan Kenobi.
When I made my video, alright, many months ago, that sign Okay. Right off the top of my head, okay? Tales of the Empire is nothing compared to Tales of the Jedi that happened last year. Not even comparable. Grievous stole the show. Vader was clickbaited hard. He literally sat in a throne, a little dinky throne, mind you. His throne's supposed to be illustrious, elaborate, look good. He had 2 seconds, walks in, and that's it. We're supposed to say Tales of the Empire is Vader? No. Morgan Elsbeth, fine. You want to build the character, explain things that you should have explained in Ahsoka? Alright, whatever. Fine. You base the whole show, half the show on that. A wasted opportunity. Tales of the Empire could have been about Vader. It could have been about the Grand Inquisitor. It could have been about Baylan Skoll and Shin Hati and their voyage from Order 66 onwards into Ahsoka. But instead you focus on a character that had little background.
That's
She's the only
right.
one that could be the literally
She could fight
antithesis,
Ahsoka.
the evil to the light to Ahsoka in some ultimate showdown. She was evil. She bombed the Jedi Temple. She tried to get Ahsoka framed. She hated the Jedi. And then all of a sudden, she's a good guy.
Oh, no.
She's like some monk. He cuts off all her hair, and she's all of a sudden kumbaya. And then she like gets stabbed in such a anticlimactic way by, what was her name? Lily? I forgot her name. Illy? I don't know. Another character that comes and goes like that in the Reva show. Mind you, gets stabbed just like Reva and Sabine. And if she dies, I mean, where's the continuity here? Qui-Gon is literally the only one who gets shafted in this whole deal. What is this? Amazing animation, amazing music, amazing lighting. The beginning parts felt like Star Wars. The first episode with Elsbeth was amazing. It got me in, man. Got me so excited. Rewind, man. I was freaking losing my mind. I was so happy. I was so excited. Grievous felt amazing. Felt great. All right, the story's building, this and that. Elsbeth, whatever. Yeah, fine, cool. Thrawn, awesome. Rook, Pelion, very fun. We get to learn a little bit about the Night Sisters. Cool. There's like a Day Sister now. Sweet. Barriss Offee, she's training. It's part of the Empire. Now we're getting kind of like a Sith Academy. Sweet, awesome, dope. Then it just trails into like she like switches up like this. All of a sudden she starts having like cold feet. I mean, just completely sucked out of the world of Star Wars, and she just changes up and becomes like a different character. Which I guess, yeah, sure. But I mean, like we've been waiting so many. It's the same thing as Luke Skywalker in The Last Jedi. We've been waiting so many years to see Luke in his prime, wondering what's he been doing. What's he like now? Same with Barriss. We wonder what is she doing? What is she up to? How strong has she gotten to the Force? Is she now like super evil? Is she working with Vader? Is she doing her own thing? And then they just kind of do this thing where she's like, we don't even really see her like full commitment to the dark side or anything that she was all about. I mean, she tried to like bomb the Jedi Temple, tried to assassinate all of them, and then it turns into this, and then they get stabbed in such a lame way for a character that literally has like no meaning whatsoever. I don't know, man. I don't know who wrote this one. Not feeling it. I mean, Tales of the Jedi, by far my favorite project that has been
Next, we have a big and important section ahead. It will be about the Linux file system. I'll teach you how the Linux file system is organized, what are the relative and absolute paths, how to combine multiple commands using piping and redirection, and we actually discuss and practice the most important Linux commands that are working with files and directories. You'll learn how to create new files and directories, how to delete, copy, or move files and directories, what is an inode, and how to work with hard and symbolic links. You'll learn how to find files using locate and find, to search for text patterns in commands output and in files using grep, or how to archive and compress files and directories. And at the end, we'll discuss one of the most used and popular Linux text editors, Vim. Once we get comfortable with working with the Linux file system and the major Linux commands, we'll move to the next section, user account management. You'll learn how users and groups are organized in Linux and how to manage them using specific shell commands, how to create admin users that can run commands as root, and how to monitor the users logged into the system. Then, we'll go to what I consider one of the most important parts of the course, the one considered the foundation of security in Linux, and I mean the section about file permissions. We'll learn together what file permissions represent, how are they displayed both in symbolic and in octal notation, how to change the permissions of files and directories, and how to change the file owner and group owner. We'll not just scratch the surface, but we'll go deep into special permissions, such as set user ID, set group ID, or sticky bin. There's a lot of practice here. The next section is about Linux processes. You'll learn how to display the running processes, how to search for a specific process, or how to kill a process. By the end of this section, you'll know what a zombie or a daemon process is, and how to make them immune to a closing terminal. In the next section, we dive into Linux networking. You'll learn about getting information about the configuration of network interfaces, setting IP addresses, the DNS servers, and the default gateway used by the system. I'll show you how to use, troubleshoot, and properly secure SSH. It will be the time to introduce some real useful Linux tools like SCP and RC, the latest being probably my favorite Linux command. At the end, we talk about open ports and scanning other hosts and networks. This will be really fun. Next, we'll be talking about software management, how to install, upgrade, or remove applications on both Ubuntu and CentOS using the package manager. I'll even show you to compile a server from source code so that you can customize your installation. Next, we'll move to system administration and talk about scheduling tasks using cron and anacron, mounting disks and managing services using systemd and systemctl. The next section is one of my favorites. We'll build a real project from scratch. We'll start by installing a Linux server in the DigitalOcean cloud, getting a domain name, and installing an authoritative DNS server to host the domain. We'll move ahead and install Apache, the most well-known open source web server in the world. Then, we'll configure it with virtual hosting and OpenSSL and digital certificates for encryption. PHP and MySQL server will be the next step, and after securing the SQL server, I'll show you how to install and secure a web app like WordPress. The next section will be a large and advanced one. We'll dive into bash shell scripting.
Udemy, Linux, for Udemy.
Administrative tasks. This is programming, and I'll try to make it as easy as possible for you. You'll learn about variables, flow control, command substitution, and many more. Take your time and stay on this section as long as you feel the need. And finally, there are some bonus sections on security that I find really useful and interesting as well. We'll discuss information gathering, reconnaissance, and traffic sniffing with a hands-on approach. You'll also learn about the standard Linux firewall, which is implemented by IP tables and netfilter, so that at the end, you'll be able to properly secure your Linux machine. SSH, public key authentication, is another bonus section that I find really useful in order to secure SSH, which is the de facto protocol for remote management. As you can see, there's a large amount of information to discuss, and in fact, I've done my best to cover all major Linux topics that an effective Linux administrator must know in order to connect the dots and have a clear picture of the Linux OS. This lecture is about planning your learning experience. Let's see how to get the most out of this course so that at the end you'll be an effective and valuable Linux administrator. My first advice is to go through this training using a laptop or a PC, since you are going to work with lots of commands and applications, and you are going to have to keep pace. Watching this course on a smartphone, even one with a large display, is something that I strongly do not recommend. This course consists of very important Linux concepts, which should be well known by any effective Linux administrator. I've tried to include all the Linux key concepts that I've considered one must know. Of course, if you feel there's something I've missed out, get in touch with me. Your feedback is valuable, and I'll update the course accordingly for the best learning experience. Have in mind that I continuously update the course with new and up-to-date content. And now comes something important. I've organized the course in sections as I wanted it to be as modular as possible. Please go through the course in the order I have provided. Only by doing so, I can guarantee you will benefit from a coherent and consistent learning experience. Order matters and helps you build a strong foundation. For every Linux command or key concept, you'll get not only a video, but also quizzes, challenge practice exercises, commands sections full of examples, and slides. I'd recommend you to watch the video first, exercise the practical part simultaneously with me, and if necessary repeat this process as many times as you feel the need. Look at the slides and at the command sections to deeply understand each concept. Then, test your knowledge with quizzes and practice challenges. If there's something not clear, don't hesitate to get in touch with me or with the other students. Use the Q&A section of the course or write in the course private Facebook group. Keep in mind that Linux system administration is difficult in general. Try to practice every day and give yourself some time. Many studies have shown that an average of 1 year is necessary to build a strong foundation if you are a beginner and starting from scratch. No one became an expert overnight. Consistency is very important when you are learning a new technical skill. I'd recommend making a commitment to yourself to practice every day. Okay.
pretty good.
Yeah, most of the time it's I'm used to hearing different Spanish or yeah. Oh, hold on.
Indian, unevenly.
Yeah, yeah. Hello there. How you doing today? Okay. Oh, wonderful. Thank you so very much. I'm about to go to start class. So I have a wonderful time at the gym. I appreciate you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Talk to you later.
The operating system comprises the Linux kernel, the core of the operating system, which is common to all distributions and provides an interface between the hardware and the software.
Yeah, yes.
Isn't people's timings weird?
Mm-hmm.
It's like you've had over an hour to call me.
Mm-hmm.
Now you call me.
I know, right? I know. It's crazy. It's mm. Right, wonderful. Yeah, I thought Cali Linux. Okay, I got you. I got you. So you're teaching Cali Linux as well, in Linux class?
You do Linux. Yeah.
Okay.
Just general Linux.
Okay.
Hello everybody and welcome to this course, Penetration Testing, Kali and more. All you need to know. The course objectives are as follows. You will learn how to do ethical hacking the simplified way. To go in this direction, we will learn some Linux basics at the first, and then we will discover more by learning more than 9 ways to perform an attacks.
All right. I'm good there. That's good. No questions now.
I like the Udemy classes because
Me
they're
too.
cheap
Mm-hmm.
and they generally have a good instructor.
Mm-hmm. You ever thought about teaching on there? Because I mean, I know that he probably makes a lot of money doing that.
I've never.
Oh. Oh wow. So Adobe is a lot of RAM. Okay. That's what's making you run. Adobe. Okay, where that at? Adobe takes a lot of RAM. So you take you want to go to simulations first and then do the questions or questions?
So if I do the sims, I have to go back to,
Mm-hmm.
just remember this, the 002.
I got it, both of them in front of me. You had 002 with,
Yeah.
With no answers yet. Okay. Let me see where it's 6, we got 4, 6, 10, 4, 6, 9.
And the first one is Candyman and Laura Farmer and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
And they're going to give you a command prompt, and all you have to do is type in help,
Mm-hmm.
and they'll give you the commands that you can run to figure out each one of these.
Right.
And so they give you the role, and in that role, then you can configure, or you can figure out basically what the non-compliant service was. And it would be anything that is not secure.
Okay.
So like with the mail server, it would be IMAP
Right.
instead of IMAPs.
Yep.
So the
Without the S.
993 instead of 143.
Mm-hmm.
And so this one is fairly easy to figure out. I mean, it does help you quite a bit in doing what it does. So the file server, obviously you're going to use FTP, and then 143 for the mail server. Database server is, I don't really get this one with the DNS because everybody needs DNS. That's not non-compliant, but I guess maybe on that database server, it might be. Switch, they're using Telnet, not okay. And 80 on their web server. Where they should be using 443.
Right.
What server is that? So it's 1040 or 140, 40. Let's look at 40. There's 4, okay. So they've got SSH, which should be okay, and then DNS running on there. I don't know. Oh, okay. All right, I get it. DNS runs on other things, it doesn't run on this server. So this is a database server. It should not have DNS service running on the database. We get DNS other places. A DNS server would run port 53. The database server should not be running. Okay. Okay. That clears that up for me. So all they did was it ran, an nmap. farmerted.local, and then it gives you all the nmap finished, and then nmap. Oh, so they have you run nmap, and it gives you, and no, it doesn't look like it does any switches in there. It's just your nmapping Farmer Laura, Sandwich Sarah. That's easy.
Okay.
Talked you into that one, didn't I?
Yeah.
It is. It's pretty self-explanatory. Maybe. Okay, verified traffic lights. I don't see any other ones. Okay. Then we've got the 3 servers that we need to check. 2, 3, and 4.
Right.
2, 3, and 4 are clickable. So this is a SVC host that we saw the other day. At one SVC host is running. Should not be running. I think that's it that you have to do on that one.
Yeah. SV host.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, and evidently you have to check server 4.
Answer 4.
So check server 4 and SV host, and you're done. Hopefully you get that one. All right. Okay. Modify the firewall to mitigate the issue. Do you remember what we said on this one? Oh, they permitted something, you need to deny something, so.
Yeah, there was one. That was
Yeah. Deny TCP, from 10, 192.168.1.10, the 51,000 port to 78, 101.78. That's right, in 443. So deny TCP 192.168.1.10 source IP 51,987 to source IP 101, and then we've got 443. That's pretty easy to do.
Yeah.
All you have to do is look up in the logs and see out of source port, which is just so unusual. It's like, why are we on 39,000? There's another 51,000. Kind of weird. Anyway, okay. And this one, 7, what was it? 7, 2, and 1? What was it? The malware. Good heavens. No wonder these things freak people out, because of all the logs of 4 mail client XE and 7. 4 mail client XE and 7. 4 clients were affected. Okay. How many users clicked the link in the phishing email? 7. How many workstations were affected? 4. What is the executable? Mail client XE. But wait, this down here. Okay, they're just mixed up. They're the opposite. So how many clients clicked the phishing link? 7. How many workstations were infected?
Right.
And then it was a mail client XE
Okay.
that did it. In Security Plus, no, Network Plus, they have the hugest SIMs, and they're ridiculous. I mean, absolutely ridiculous. Are you on my account too?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Well,
I'm not logged in.
Oh, okay.
No, I don't have your
was gonna say, at least
information.
we're both able to run then.
No, I'm not logged in. No, just say that. I did get into it though. I just wanted to let you know
Okay,
that.
good, yeah. Alright. Cause I think me and one other person can get on there, which is fine. GVIY. Is that a J? BGJYI. Gosh. ZGOHI. Or J. Looks like J. Nope. This drives me crazy because you have to go all through them
Yeah, I know.
instead of being able to go to
The one.
9, page 9. I wish we knew what page it was. 10.
I had it. Yeah. I saw that last night. That's cool.
Somebody gave me another CAJP, SEC exams or something like that last night. Gotta check it out. Cause a lot of, 69, okay. A lot of people don't trust these exams because of the discussion and stuff like that, and I'm like, I'm fine with it. I like it in fact, but. So if this is page one, okay, so if this is page one, this is page two, there we go. Let's go to page, let's see if we can do a little crafting of the URL. Yes! Page 10, let's do page 16.
Awesome.
At 76, okay. I think we're right around 70 anyways.
Okay. Yeah, we are.
Well, I could go to 50.
We was at 80, I think.
15, were we?
Yeah, we got to 80.
Oh, nice. We did good.
Yeah, let's see. Yeah, 81.
Question 81?
Yep.
So that will be, let's do 17. Page 17. Figured this out. Okay. 81.
There you go.
Look at that.
Yeah.
Okay. So up on the top, page 17 then
Okay.
is where we start. All right. A virtual web server in a server pool was infected with malware after an analyst used the internet to research a system issue. After the server was rebuilt and added back into the service pool, users reported issues with the website, indicating that the site could not be trusted. Oh, that is a certificate.
Certificate.
Problem. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a certificate problem.
The certificate was not self-signed.
Should not be, but that's okay. All right, zero-day command injector vulnerability was published. Security administrator is analyzing the following logs for evidence and adversaries attempting to exploit the vulnerability. Which of the following log entries provides evidence of attempted exploit?
On the far ends is look at the last slash. I seen this exact NS lookup. I think that's the one. Log one.
Good job. Look at you.
I just think because I've seen these errors before with the last test, I'm always looking at the far end.
That's where
And
I
I'm
look
working
first.
back.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh, you do too. Oh, okay.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
All right, good. Security analysts need to ensure that systems across the organization are protected based on the sensitivity of the content of each system host. Yeah, analyst is working with the respective system owners to help determine the best method that seeks to promote confidentiality, availability, integrity of the data being hosted. Which of the following should the security analyst perform first
First is keyword.
to categorize and prioritize?
All right. So first. Let's see MTTR value. Get them how much it costs. How much I would think that.
Yep,
Yeah.
yep. Tell me how much, what the asset value is.
Okay.
What's your value?
Yeah.
Security analyst is reviewing the following alert that was triggered by PIM on a crucial system. Ooh, H keys. Which of the following best describes suspicious activity that was occurring?
So I'm gonna go to the key added column and kind of work my way backwards. That's my mindset. Suspicious. Stone. That's a question. On the system start. Allow. I'm thinking the first one, where it says allow, going backwards, personalization version. I'm thinking web server or path, HTML software, Microsoft Windows, current server personalization. What I would go with, I would say C.
Look at the next one. Look at the next one. Software, Microsoft Windows current version, run. There's a run command
Oh,
after
I
that.
see the run. Man.
Yeah.
So
That
that's the-
run would be the dangerous point.
That's what
Yeah.
it says.
New
run.
program was set to execute on system startup.
Got you.
Which of the following best describes a document that defines the expectation to network customers that patching will occur from 12 to 4 a.m.? Defines the expectation to network customers.
Yeah, SLA.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, we get it all day at work.
Yep. Cybersecurity analyst is reviewing SIEM logs and observes consistent requests originating from an internal host to a blacklisted external. Which of the following best describes the activity that is taking place?
Beacon.
Beaconing. You know that.
You're right.
Incident response team is working with law enforcement to investigate an active web server compromise. The decision is made up to keep the server running and implement compensating controls during a period of time. Web service must be accessible from the internet via reverse proxy. Must connect to a database server, which of the following compensating controls will help contain the adversary while meeting the other requirements. Choose two.
Okay, I think B. I think the EDR is one for web server database to reduce adversaries, and then I think it's network segmentation. That's D.
Micro.
Yeah, micro.
Micro segmentation.
Okay.
Segmentation is the normal process, but micro segmentation may be putting in a VLAN for now. We're actually doing that. We're going to micro segment
Gotcha.
it.
Micro.
You know, when somebody micromanages you.
Mm-hmm.
An incident response team is triaging a Linux server. The output is shown below. Okay, we're caddying the password file. We get all the users, and then we go and look at the HTTP file. Which of the following is the adversary most likely trying to do? So HTTPD.
Okay. File. Catalina, Africanus. Java, 16. Enable partial request. Who am I? Trying to check who am I? Really were. Oh, come on.
Look at the users. So there's root, bin, daemon, mail, HTTP, nobody,
Mm-hmm.
and nobody, no login, and then get. So what did he do?
Nobody. And then get. Daemon user. Wow. They got an account they're trying to get in that's not really a real account. Like
A service account. Yeah.
B. B.
On 65,534
Yeah.
is their name, their account number.
Mhm.
65,000.
Ah.
Yep. They executed commands through an unsecure service account. You can log in
Mm-hmm.
through service accounts.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you're right. You're right, I do. That's awesome.
SOC analyst identifies the following content and examining the output of the debugger command over a client server application. Get connection. Alpha. AXTB 127, which identifies the most likely vulnerability in the system.
Oh, get. Wow, that's tough. Ooh. No, that's. I was gonna say sequel, but it's not sequel.
Mm.
To get there, but no. Shut there. I don't know. I'm not sure.
Hard-coded credential.
Did we discuss that?
It's, well, it's the one in quotes. So if it's in quotes, it is basically
Alpha.
that credential.
That alpha right there.
So, yeah. Well, the alpha and the credential after it. So the hash after it.
Alpha and the
It's hard coded because it's like you get that, nothing else.
You get that, nothing else. Gotcha.
Mm-hmm. Anything in quotes.
Beautiful.
Holy catfish. Okay. Technician is analyzing the output of a popular network mapping tool, probably Nmap. No, Cisco.
Yeah, that's Cisco. SSH. It's us.
To PCI audit. So they open
Cypher TLS.
22, 443 they're using.
RSA.
Which of the following best describes the output? That looks like a security thing. Security suites.
Oh, it does?
Oh, yeah. TLS, ECDHE, RSA, the AES 128, and then AES 256. TSA, REA with AES 256.
Encryption. RSA. Host is not.
It looks like
responding host is
excessive cyber suites, but
you think so? I think it's C, but I don't know. I gotta check that.
and secure cyber suites.
Insecure versus excessive. Insecure versus excessive. I think it's allowing something. That's why I'm thinking it's so many.
Yeah, why would you have so many?
How many? Got 1, 2.
At least they're
4, 5,
TLS.
6. Yeah, transport. Well, let's look up the transport. TLS, security layer security. Yes. Yeah, that's good. And I see you got 256, 384, 256, 384, 256. I think there's a 120.
What's the insecure part of it though? I don't. Oh, insecure certificate signature SHA1. All right, the
That
very
last
beginning.
one, right? Oh, the very beginning one.
Yeah,
Ah.
right before the TLS. I didn't even look at that because these all look the same. I'm like, why are they all running that? Yeah, warnings. Insecure certificate signature score capped at F. Ooh. Fail. The big fail.
Gotcha. Okay. Gotta send that. I gotta take that. Gotta run that command. PCI.
All right.
What program you think this is? You said it was again? What program did you say this was? This was, I know it's Cisco, but this was not one of the programs that we work on.
Oh, Nmap?
That's Nmap. So that's one of the that's Nmap. I get that from Nmap because I haven't done Nmap before. So, would I get that output on the Nmap output or one of the new programs our book talked about earlier today? I wasn't sure. Port station service version. I'm like, it says a PCI audit, but it doesn't say.
Port and then the state open service is SSH, version is Cisco.
What
So
is the
yeah,
name? Yeah, okay,
you
Nmap.
can do it Nmap.
Okay, I'll write it down. Put my notes
Yeah.
in Nmap. Okay. Practice in that Nmap. N-M-A-P. Practice. Thank you. Nmap. Second program. Okay.
ZenMap you can put on Windows,
Okay.
and it does the same configuration as Nmap in Linux.
Oh.
So you can kind of learn how to scan and different things
good.
like that. In the GUI version,
Okay.
you could do the same commands.
And that's called Z and MAP?
ZEN and AP
Yes,
ZenMap.
ma'am. All right.
A managed security service provider is having difficulty retaining talent due to increasing workload caused by a client doubling the number of devices connected to the network. Well, which of the following is the best aid in decreasing workload without increasing the staff?
SOAR. That's probably. I lied. There's all this stuff from the scene, so that would then decrease the amount of people, so get more information, signal panic.
Well, the human interaction is,
Yeah.
is less with SOAR.
Yeah.
An employee is suspected of misusing a company-issued laptop. The employee has been suspended pending an investigation by Human Resources. Which of the following is the best step to preserve evidence?
Easy. It should be. That's out of these choices. D. Image. Get an image. And then I said that extra SHA-1 hash to make sure you got it locked in. The data is exactly the same, so that's good too. So I think D. What do you think?
Oh, it is D.
Oh.
Yeah,
Oh.
it's
Oh,
D.
okay. Okay.
I'm like, good job.
Oh, okay.
An analyst receives threat intelligence regarding potential attacks from an actor with seemingly unlimited time and resources. They all do. Which of the following best describes the threat actor attributed to this malicious activity? They're just saying it's an actor
Oh yeah,
with
nation state. That's gonna be
seemingly
APT, nation state.
unlimited time
Yeah.
and resources.
And persistent threat. I'm thinking like China or something.
Nation state.
Yeah.
A systems analyst is limiting user access to system configuration keys and values in the Windows environment. So configuration keys and values. Which of the following best describes where the analyst can configure these items?
Registry key, regedit.
Absolutely,
Yeah.
registry. There's always something in the question that will give you the answer.
Mm-hmm.
While reviewing web server logs, a security analyst found the following line. Image source, VB script, message box, test. Which of the following malicious activities was attempted?
Things that command cross site scripting, that's what I'm thinking.
Good job, yes.
Oh,
Cross-site scripting.
yeah.
Come on, computer. Next. Previous. There we go, previous. Let's do next. Now, let's do next again. Good job. Security analyst at a company called Acme Commercial notices that the outbound traffic on host IP that resolves Office 365 password.acme.co. The site's standard VPN login page is acme.com login. Which of the following is most likely true?
Social engineering. I think so. Yeah.
How do you know that?
Well, based upon the password to Acme, and it said site standard was acme./log on. This one's kind of it's resolving, but then
Doesn't even look the same.
Yeah, the
so
password in
acme.com
there.
login.
Yeah.
We've got login to Office 365 password.
Yeah,
Acme.co.
that's a not
com.
Right, that's definitely not common.
Yep. Security analyst is performing vulnerability scans on the network. The analyst installs the scanner appliance, configures the subnets to scan, begins the scan of the network. It's new. Oh, sorry. Which of the following would be missing from the scan performed with this configuration? So,
What is the command?
scanner appliance configures the subnets to scan.
Okay. Slash etc. I think the forward slash etc forward slash. Yeah, that's the command we talked about earlier. The etc command. I think it's etc command. I'm positive.
It's 97. It's 97.
Oh, 97. I'm sorry. Apologize. Oh, 97. Sorry. Oh, wrong number. Okay. Registry. I'm sorry. I'm wrong number.
Don't apologize, it's fine. I'm like, where is he?
Okay, so
Security analyst discovers an LFI vulnerability that can be exploited to extract credentials from the underlying host. Which of the following patterns can the security analyst use to search the server logs for evidence of exploitation of the particular vulnerability? And we know it's Etsy shadow
Yeah,
folder that
Etsy,
he can go
yeah.
and use that.
You sure talked about it.
Yeah. Maybe curl. No.
Not curl? Oh,
No.
okay.
Etsy shadow folder is where the passwords are.
Okay.
Etsy password is where the users are. You create a user and then you go in ls Etsy /password and you see all the users that they have passwords, what their groups are.
I remember that. Okay. Where is that?
A company is in the process of implementing vulnerability management program, which is following scanning methods should be implemented to minimize the risk of OT and ICS devices malfunctioning due to the vulnerability identification process. Non-credential, probably. It's going to be non-credentialed or passive.
Okay.
I don't know. That's what I think. What do you think?
I'm thinking it's gonna be passive, but
Yeah, okay.
is it active scanning or is it passive? I'm more passive.
A company receives a penetration test summary from a third party. The report summary indicates the proxy has some patches that need to be applied. The proxy sitting in a rack is not being used as the company has replaced it with a new one. Turn it off then. The CD score of vulnerability for the proxy is 9.8.
That's bad.
Which of the following best practices should the company follow with this proxy?
Oh yeah, that's bad. No, not A. C. No. D. No. B. I'm going B.
I like decommission them. I mean, it's like get rid of them.
Yeah.
Yeah. If you want them sitting on the rack, that's fine. Just turn them on. Avoid it. Avoid the risk. Risk avoidance.
Yes, risk avoidance. Transfer risk.
An analyst is examining events in multi-systems. It's having difficulty correlating data points. Which of the following is most likely the issue with the system?
Points. They're not correlating. Stratum in that time. Protocol time. I think time. I think it's good, but I don't know. Is that right? Oh, okay. I was thinking computers. I've had them off, one be off different time, minutes, but yeah.
Yeah? Time can be a bear in
I
a
know,
network.
especially PCs, yes.
Yeah. Analyst recommends the EDR agent collect source IP address, make a connection to the firewall, and create a policy to block the malicious source IP address across the entire network automatically. Which of the following is the best option to help the analyst implement this recommendation?
Orchestration, SWORD, orchestration, program, yeah.
Good job.
Let's studying.
I like the way you put that together.
Yeah.
End of life date, it was announced for widely used OS. The business critical function is performed by some machinery that is controlled by a PC, which is utilizing the OS in the approaching end of life date. Which of the following best describes the security analyst's concern?
What is an advancement? Okay, so this is advanced answers. Data discovered, outage, it's gotta be A. Based on these choices, I gotta think A, just to be logic. Yeah, that's
Mhm.
other than I would pick the other ones. Yeah, I mean, going to do this would not be made. Yeah. It's-
Definitely a risk,
No
but
support.
they could VM it and use it.
Mm.
Which of the following describes the best reason for conducting a root cause analysis?
RCA, okay. RCA, what's this? Huh? Huh? Oh. Wow. Wow. Yeah. D seems like the final one. I think the best of all those choices. But because it then ties to
To
items.
me, it was between C and D,
Yeah. Yeah. It's contributing
and them
items.
too. 67% D, 33% C.
Oh wow.
It was close, but D identifies the contributing items, definitely. Which of the following concepts is using an API to install, insert bulk access requests from a file into a identity management system? An example of.
Bulk. Automation. Yeah, it's gotta be. Sorry. Yeah. Bulk. Yeah. It's automation. It's logic. Yeah.
An SLC analyst recommends adding layer of defense for all endpoints that will better protect against external threats regardless of the device's operating system. Which of the following best meets these requirements?
Oh, that's
Adding a layer of defense.
yes. It's gonna be that new one you talked about, the EDR. Yes. I gotta play with that. That's a cool tool. Wow.
That's the only one that makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
It's Siemens SOAR for
Getting
IDS, IPS. CASB is for the cloud
Mm-hmm.
endpoint.
Yeah.
Security analysts identified the following suspicious entry on the host-based IDS logs.
Bash Linux. Okay, got the bash.
Which of the following shell scripts should the analyst use? Most accurately confirm if the activity is
boy.
ongoing.
Boy, so get it.
What? Okay.
Tough one, okay. Got the echoes, and all the ends the same. Push activity the same. Echoes. Del /nulls. Same. Just the front part. In CPS, LS, or netstat. So these are commands I gotta practice on. I'm not that perfect in this yet. I'm still studying. What do you think? I don't know the commands just yet. I don't know the commands just yet, ma'am. So I'm just kind of
Well,
sure.
netcat isn't correct.
Okay.
PS, that's PowerShell script, that's not right.
Oh, partial script. That's what it stands for.
LS, I don't know what LS is, but netstat
Mm-hmm.
is a good way to be able to do that.
Oh wow.
So they're grepping 8080,
Port 8080.
and then they're actually putting it into malicious activity. If it's okay, then echo okay.
Oh. Wow. All right, we'll practice that. It's chapter 13, 14.
That's a netstat thing. They're looking at IP address, a port. That's what netstat does. A company is concerned with finding sensitive file storage locations that are open to the public. What?
Okay.
The current internal cloud network is flat. Which of the following is the best solution to secure the network? Segregate.
Yeah, segment.
Yeah.
But it's actually
Input.
control list.
Yeah. Implement segmentation. Nothing should ever be flat.
I know, right?
Because once you get into one thing, you can go straight across.
Mm-hmm. Easy one. Right
Lateral
there. Okay,
lateral
good.
pivoting, yep.
Simple one. Okay.
Security analyst is reviewing the findings of the latest vulnerability report for the company's web application. Web application accepts files for a bash script to be processed if the files match a given hash. The analyst was able to submit files to the system due to hash collision. Which of the following should the analyst suggest to mitigate the vulnerability with the fewest changes to the current script and infrastructure?
Oh, this is a good one. He's the one. This is what Mr. Sean taught us about the MD5. Is the old, antiquated upgrade to the SHA 256. That's out there. That's the old description. He taught on that really well.
Yeah, good.
Yeah. That's good, yeah.
Security analyst needs to mitigate a known exploited vulnerability related to an attack vector that embeds software through a USB device.
Oh.
Which of the following should the analyst do first?
Yeah, I gotta say.
I'm all about security awareness training.
I know, right?
Yep.
I know that's gonna be too easy.
Oh, it's not though.
I'm gonna see. I'm gonna say.
See, yeah.
Yeah. But I like the A2. I really did like that.
I don't. I just think CompTIA would actually say that.
That's what I was thinking.
Because it's training.
Right.
Yeah. Check configurations to determine whether USB ports are enabled. Okay. You should know.
Okay.
Security administrator receives reports of an internal accessible Linux server that is running very sluggishly. Administrator examines the server, sees a high amount of memory utilization, suspects a DDoS attack related to half-open TCP sessions consuming memory. Do you know what that does?
TCP port sessions consuming.
Half-open sessions?
No, that's new.
Which of the following tools would best help to prove whether this server is experiencing speed?
As a novice on Linux, I have to say no. But what is a
TCP dump. So, in a three-way handshake, what happens is I
acknowledge.
send you a SYN.
Right, get acknowledged.
You save room and memory for my transmission to you, and then you SYN-ACK.
Right, SYN-ACK, yes.
Okay. I send you again.
Okay.
What do you do?
SYN, okay. I want an AKCK again.
Okay, but what are you doing in the meantime?
Oh,
You're saving room and RAM.
Right, you open
Okay,
up RAM.
and then you SYN-ACK me.
Right, SYN-ACK.
I send you again.
Okay, it's just, it's getting bigger and bigger and bigger.
I'm withholding the last handshake. That's a half open.
It just keeps going back and da-da-da.
Yeah, I'm just sending you. You're SYN-ACKing me. In the meantime, you're using up more and more RAM.
Yes.
Yeah.
Fascinating. That's cool. When would that happen? What would be an example that?
It's called a SYN flood or a SYN attack.
A SYN attack.
Yeah.
Okay.
A half open.
Okay.
Security analyst is validating a particular finding that was reported on a web application vulnerability scan to make sure it's not a false positive. The security analyst uses a snippet below. Okay. All right. Which of the following types is the security analyst validating?
Cross-site scripting earlier. I know we did.
Look at the first line, document type.
XML. Okay.
Replace.
So XML. That's
Nope.
The
No,
dot
the
type
next line.
replace. Open dot type replace. Okay. Replace. Not sure if I got my acronyms. I remember that. I know XXX cross-site scripting. Server-side cross-site forgery is D. I'm not remembering what the C was. I don't recall that E acronym again. I don't know what that XXE. What's that stand for? XML. Oh, new one.
Eternal entity injection.
That's new.
Security vulnerability that allows an attacker to interfere with an application's processing of processing of XML data. It often allows an attacker to view files on the server.
Fascinating.
And what files were they viewing on the folder though?
Looking at the X shadow, that's gonna be all those passwords you said, all that
Yes.
secret stuff.
Yeah, so that looks a lot like a directory traversal attack,
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
which is what I was looking
Yeah,
at,
like
but
my last test.
XXC makes sense though too.
Mm.
That's kind of, yeah.
Yeah. Dang. That's a good one.
That's
a trick.
cool.
That's advanced. Okay, that's hard. Okay. Yeah.
What is it? Advanced entity? Oh, external
Yeah.
entity.
External is ND. I got it.
Okay.
Internal. Yeah. External.
Which of the following is the most important factor to ensure accurate incident response? Porting.
Mm. Okay.
Important factor to ensure accurate reporting.
Okay. Define versus develop. Define versus develop. Define versus develop. I'm gonna say define. Define is better than develop. I'm going A. Yeah. What do you think?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay.
Yep. Security analyst is trying to detect connections to a suspicious IP address by collecting packet captures from the gateway.
Yep.
Which of the following command should the security analyst consider running?
What should I consider running? Grab.
Not grep, not cap.
When do you collect packets? From the gateway.
I don't know what strings is, but it's not a command
Yeah. Oh.
that I recognize.
Uh-huh.
So TCP dump is the only one that will
Yeah.
dump IP addresses.
Yeah. Okay. Got that. Okay.
Cat concatenates out a file. Uh-oh, here we go again.
Oh, doing that again.
Security analyst reviews the latest vulnerability scans and observes there are vulnerabilities that are similar with CBS's 3
Okay. Version
scores,
3.
but
Version
different base score metrics. Which of the
Okay.
following attack vectors should the analyst remediate first?
3. All right. Latest scans there is but different base score metrics. Okay. Still point also level 3 attack. From the network, HCL's low, UI's no. Right. This is
Okay, so it's gonna come down to the AB. The what is it, antivirus?
Yeah, so AV, A is P, or
I don't know what P is.
I'm not sure either.
A, N, normal, and low.
Look it up right now. Go back to the scores. Where's my-
So evidently, well, okay. Scans and observes there are vulnerabilities with similar 3 scores but different base score metrics. So the base score, the P, the A, the N, the L, they're different than 3-1.
Let's see.
Everything else is the same, yeah, okay.
Yeah. Plus, what's going to be a choice between A, B, C based upon the AV score and the AV score.
Were they in 6? I think they were in 6. And they are right in. Oh.
Okay. Attack vector. What is attack vector? Okay. That's attack vector. Severity of vulnerability, attack the system, for the vulnerability based on must be access of network based on access within the network, must be access outside the network. Into a network outside the network, in the network. So the AV is I'm gonna go with C, AV is network, vector activity network, AVN.
You're right.
Oh. Okay.
A security analyst must review a suspicious email to determine its legitimacy. Which of the following should be performed? Doesn't say first or last. Choose two.
I heard that. We talked about that a couple days ago. We did. Okay. Ooh. Last test we had a test on DMARC. So we did have a problem with that DMARC. I think B, getting the headers, because you talked about headers. We had a big class on the headers, looking at headers. And that's a whole job in and of itself. You said you like doing headers. And then I think F of the DMARC. So that DMARC stands for domain something. It's a long acronym.
Yep.
Yeah.
But they mainly look for phishing, spam, and different things within there. Yeah. Headers are important.
Yeah, you talked about it. Yeah, then you said it. You said it. Yeah.
All right. Vulnerability analysts received a list of vulnerabilities that needs to be evaluated and relevant impact on the exploits on the business. Given the constraints of the current sprint, only 3 can be remediated. All right. Which of the following represents the least impactful risk given the 3.1 base scores?
Okay, let's get A. So attack vector is network.
So attack vector is all network.
C is high.
C is all high. PR is high. Oh, except for the last one is normal.
Low.
UI
It's all
normal.
Yeah. 6.0, 7.2, 6.4. The least.
Oh, and we've got
impact.
confidentiality, integrity, and availability are low on the last one. Yeah.
I'm gonna go with D.
I would go with D.
I'm going with D.
Oh, D. Okay.
Okay. I almost
I'm
thought
like,
A.
wait a minute.
Yeah.
No, it's D.
That's what I was
64%.
Good.
Why would they? Oh, because availability is low.
That's what I was thinking too.
But everything else is good. Users here. Okay. All right. Recent vulnerabilities can result in an abnormally large number of critical and high findings for required patching. SLA requires that the findings be remediated within a specific amount of time. Which of the following is the best approach to ensure all vulnerabilities are patched in accordance with the SLA?
Great. Based on those choices, I'm going with that tracking system, like serious now. A, I'm going with A. Some type of tracking system.
Yep. Okay. Which of the following will help an analyst to quickly find out whether the IPS address in the SIEM alert is a known malicious IP address?
Is a no.
A little late to join an information sharing analysis center specific.
Yeah,
Upload
go
free
down.
intelligence
Choosing
for
protest the
IP.
system with stacks and taxes.
Data enrichment for IP address and ingestion
View the
pipeline.
threat feeds after viewing the alert. Ooh, same.
I like the ingestion pipeline.
Me too.
Add data enrichment for
Me
IPs.
too. And we talk about data enrichment is one of those big problem test questions actually. data
Enrichment, I gave you a challenge.
Yep.
An organization was compromised and username and password for all the employees were leaked online. Oh dear. Which is only best describes remediation that could reduce the impact of this situation. Password change. Oh, system hardening.
Yeah. No.
Password changes.
The password.
I was right.
He was right on.
Yep.
Simple. Okay. But this is harder than we get people though. It will get you if you ain't careful.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
I can see both.
Got impressions.
Yeah.
You just
Yeah.
saw me
Yeah.
not use it.
Yep.
Yeah. Company is deploying new vulnerability scanning software to assess its systems. The current network is highly segmented, and the networking team wants to minimize the number of unique firewall rules. Which of the following scanning techniques would be most efficient to achieve the objective?
Got A. My gut say A. That's what I'm gonna say.
Okay,
Yeah.
good. Organization's email account was compromised by a bad actor.
Okay.
Could probably get an Emmy for that. Given the following information, which of the following is the length of time the team took to detect the threat?
6:13. That's 30, 35 minutes.
15 minutes? That doesn't make sense. What does it say it is? Watermarking. So which of the following is the length of time?
That's a new term. I guess I don't remember you talking about that.
That doesn't even make sense.
Look it up in my notes here. That term.
Length of time would be like 15 minutes.
Right. That's what my mind went to as well.
Right. It's not watermarking. Watermarking is a mark across it. Confidential.
That's what I was
Whatever.
thinking. Right.
Encloses a short message along with a link and an attachment that was contained in the email. Oh, that doesn't make sense at all. I'm complaining.
Exactly.
Security administrator needs to import PII data records in the production environment to test environment for testing purposes. Which of the following would best protect the confidentiality? It's always going to be data masking. Always. Or tokenization. An email system administrator for an organization configured DKIM signing for all email legitimately sent by the company. Which of the following would most likely indicate that email is malicious if the company's domain name is used as both the sender and the receiver?
Send and the receiver. That's going to do it. Send and the receiver. But A, demarc, that demarc. We were talking about earlier. That command, that demarc, that's a last test too. That was in Security Plus.
Uh-huh.
Study that in Security.
Yeah, you'd be surprised at how much crosses over.
Yeah.
During an incident involving phishing, security analyst needs to find the source of a malicious email. Which of the following techniques would provide the analyst with this information?
Header, you said it. Header. We told her earlier a couple questions. 3 header questions.
Okay, that's 125.
Okay.
Oh.
Awesome. Beautiful. Thank you, ma'am.
Oh, you're welcome. Tomorrow we'll do 100
Okay.
last time.
Okay.
Oh my goodness.
I know, right? What time I got home? I didn't get home until 8 o'clock last night. It's a long ride, but
Oh my
traffic's
gosh, I'm
crazy.
so sorry.
It's all good. It's all good. That's why I'm glad I studied here because I knew the traffic was gonna be bad, but it was good though.
Can you listen to Darknet Diaries?
Oh, I do.
Oh,
in my
yeah,
car.
okay,
In my,
good. That's why I
I
listen to
do.
it, too.
A lot of driving. Great class.
It doesn't make traffic jams so bad.
No, it don't. It don't.
Mm-hmm.
So what time are we allowed to leave? What time are we going?
And you can go anytime.
Oh, okay, sure. I don't want to get you in trouble.
Nah.
You positive? Okay,
Mhm.
okay. Oh, wow, I'm head out then. Okay. Wow. Great. Back in the morning. Okay, let me save this. Save all these good things.
Yeah. Go beat that traffic.
Yeah, let's save that.
I know you got my back.
Oh, I do. Yeah, I just don't want you to get in trouble. I know my job.
Like I said, I
Yeah.
stay in trouble.
Oh, God.
I don't want to get out of it. You're fine.
Okay.
You are just fine. tomorrow will be even earlier.
Oh, good, good. Hopefully, no one's here since it's a holiday weekend. I know my people on vacation, so
Oh, are they?
yeah, they already
Already?
starting. They're already starting. Yeah.
Oh, wow.
It's holiday weekend, you know.
Yeah. I'm going to Chattanooga. That'll give me a chance to get up there a little
Oh,
early.
that's good. Yeah,
Miss a lot of that traffic.
that's right. 75 north. Yes. Thank you, Miss Sanders. A great class today. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Practice programs in the lab. TCP dump. TCP dump. TCP dump. Yeah, I'm looking forward to Platinum Rose when I get home. Yeah.
Yep.
I hope your family is doing wonderful. Hope you have a wonderful Memorial Day weekend.
It'll be fun.
Yeah, I can't wait. Yeah, I know. Start of summer. So the kids all out and kids all out, everything. So isn't that right?
Yeah.
That was easy driving this morning. I couldn't believe how wonderful it
I
was.
know it.
Like,
It's
what?
so much better.
Yeah. Couldn't believe it. Got here now. Only took an hour.
Because yesterday I had to stop like every block
Mhm.
behind a school bus and
Mhm.
stopped us. I'm like, okay,
Mhm.
I don't mind,
Mhm.
you know,
Mhm.
but still, I'm
Yeah.
like, you know, that was absent this morning.
I know. I know.
It was so cool.
And I left away. I left about 6, and I was like, yes, I got it all. I got it 7. Normally it's like 8, but that was great.
Wow.
Yeah, it's crazy on that. I said 85 going all the way up to, I-20 is right there, the interstate with I-75, I-20, interchange, cars, accidents all the time.
Yeah.
All the time. Yeah. Mhm. All right, man.
You going to work?
Ma'am,
Oh,
yes,
it's your
ma'am.
vacation. No, you better not go to work.
No, I work on vacation. You know how we do. We technicians. I'm checking emails and making sure whatever's happening, I know what's going on. So I come back on Tuesday because we had a
What's
short week
wrong
next
with
week.
us, you know?
Oh, I know, huh? But when they go out, we play. So they say, all right, when everybody's on vacation.
That's right.
We're
That's the time
happy.
to play.
Mhm.
You go back to work to get over your vacation.
That's right. That's
Rest
right.
up for your vacation.
Yes, ma'am. Have a blessed day, ma'am.
You too.
Amen. I'll be back
That was Brett or Ross?
in- I know, right? Hello, sir. Doing wonderful, man. Class is wonderful, sir. Say, look away. This motherfucker. Okay. And then open. What's going on, boss? You alright? Alright. Have a good one, man. Oh yeah. That's right, motherfucker. Come back. Sorry. You know, I get sick and tired does that. So I said, yeah, man. Alright. Check my ankles, man. Oh, my ankle be hurting. Up and down doing the shoes. It's like half inch too big, and you know, but figure out why. So leave it 2. Perfect. Traffic when you're there. This time. I'm gonna fucking mess up this time. Yeah, man. before it get to clay. Slow the land. Yeah. Avoid the catch. Thank you. It's about 2:30 on Thursday. Hour away. God for this. Oh. Very nice that they do this. Is real hot shit, and I'm proud they still playing music, man. You know why? Because Lifetime Entertainment right there. Got
The route guidance will start now.
very nice. Wow. Thank you, home. What's up, y'all? Gonna get out of here in a minute. It's okay. I was saying. Good evening, it's Miss Down, and this is Mr. Howie. Let me say that I'm finished with my class. They let me go today. I answered 100 questions perfectly with no problems, and she let me leave early today, so I'm on my way home now.
You got enough time to go get food. You want to go get food?
Ooh. Why you make me think about food right now? That's right.
Oh,
I totally forgot about that. Let's go do that right now. Thank you, Shay. See how wonderful you are? You made me think about something I totally not think about. I was thinking about my exam I just passed with 100 with a perfect score.
We can keep talking about that. I just figured, since it's Thursday, I didn't think you were going to be able to do it.
Oh, I didn't expect to. I totally did not expect to do it at all. But I appreciate you on this. This is great because I got no money to take food.
Turn left onto
Piedmont
Prado
Park,
Place
so
and
now I have some food
left.
for Piedmont Park. That's really good.
I'm used to that Pyrex dish for my lasagna, but I'm gonna find a great place.
Turn left onto Roswell
I gotta
Road
buy
Northeast.
another Pyrex dish. I apologize. I broke one of those, the smaller one, but I will get another one. I can't wait. make some money. I want to study. I want to work tonight,
Round
but I got to study
recalculating.
for the tomorrow. She said we're gonna leave real early, so I'm like, ooh, wow. I can start working tomorrow early instead of late. So I'm really happy about that, Shay. Very happy about that.
Turn left onto Roswell Road Northeast.
Yeah, so
Okay, so I'll be watching.
In a quarter mile, turn
Okay,
left
so
onto
how did you like
I-285 West.
oh, it was wonderful. Let me turn off this map. I don't want to get lost. Let me turn on the map because the lady's talking over you and she's making a lot of noise once again. But I got
Congestion ahead in 4
got a lot of
miles.
congestion. Yeah, I know there's a lot of congestion ahead.
Guidance will be at this
I
volume.
know we got a lot of congestion ahead. So, what I was going to talk to you about was I just want to thank you so much for just calling me today, letting me know about the wonderful my credit card. It says 7 to 10 business days. I made a mistake and it's my fault. I had the money going to my bank that I have a debit card, but my other bank, which I was using as a backup bank, I had that number was in my Uber way back in 2018, and I forgot to change it. It's been a long time since I've been on Uber or working for Uber. So that money, they got put in there. So I was in there, but that's a good thing. But I just want to thank you for that. And what else I want to thank you for? Yeah, just thank you for understanding my heart about what I said this morning about the weight. I hope you understand my heart and my motive behind that. Hope you don't feel like I was telling you what to do, because I have a tendency to be a little I wouldn't say bossy, but a little bit of I would say,
What's the word?
I'm trying to find the right word. You know me. I gotta find the right words.
Okay.
As my aunties would say, controlling. There it is. Controlling. Thank you. I'm not trying to control you.
Okay. All right. I don't believe you are, but what I want to say is you're in a space in your life right now. You're in a time in your life where it's how do I say this?
Yeah, you got to find the right word. You got to find the right word.
Objective. Yes, it's challenging to be objective. Right now, I believe, and I might be wrong, and forgive me if I'm making the incorrect assessment. Right now, I believe you are thinking, feeling, operating from your sense of, I'll use this word, I don't think it's right, but from your sense of insecurity. You're not comfortable, you're not happy with your life, and you're operating from that space, and it's understandable because that's all you, that's how you're moving right now. You're moving in that space right now, and it's okay.
It's okay.
So I'm trying to be more understanding
Thank
of
you,
your
Shay. I
challenges.
appreciate that. I really appreciate that understanding that you're trying to be. I really do.
Yeah. So it's okay if you make a mistake, or it's okay if you think something's out of turn. It's just that I want you to also realize that because I'm close to you, as in proximity, I get the brunt of it first. You know what I mean? Maybe not first, maybe your aunt get it, but because we're in the same space, some of that leaks over. And I'm trying to be understanding, because I remember how I felt when I was in your position. In Auntie's house, and Anthony's house, and Anita's house, and like I was trying to tell you earlier today, in some words I can say there's nothing I can do to make you feel less like that.
understand that you understand that. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
I want you to understand that I understand that you understand.
Okay. I did not think that you thought I think you thought I forgot where I came from. That's what I thought you were trying to say. That I forgot where I came from. But
I want you to understand that I understand. I'm not at my state because of what's happened in my life. I don't feel qualified to marry any woman because there's obviously some mistakes I've missed that I needed to learn. And the 12 years that I was away from Atlanta, I was poor. So I never had really the opportunity to be middle class. I didn't get to be middle class until Sharon Cochran gave me a job. And guess what? The first thing I did? I dated a woman. That was the wrong thing. I should have taken those 10 years to be like Shay and invested my money and made myself into a power man so that when I turned 40, because I was 37 when I started with in Atlanta. If I had took those 3 years and invested that time building myself up instead of running after women, because I did, I would have put all that money in. I would have got some, help to learn how to handle large amounts of cash and the mental change that must happen to be a $100,000 man. Is a different mindset than a $25,000 man, and a $200,000 man is another mindset than a $100,000 man. Every amount of money either makes you, as I've learned, into more of a spender or more of a hoarder. You either become one or the other, and the ultimate goal is to try to be in the middle. Sometimes you spend, sometimes you save, but I went from one end to the other, and that's the lesson that I learned from Law of Success and other great artists and other great lawyers and other great writers of outstanding knowledge. And I didn't know that, Shay. I couldn't have known that, because when I was going through in Oklahoma, man, I was just trying to get out. I was trying to get that job. All I could see was that job. One day, make $35,000, make $50,000. Man, I'd be happy I make 50. I couldn't see no more than that. So now because I have made it, I see hella more than that. And I want hella more than that too. Amen. Yeah.
You know, many years ago, because I also lived as a child and growing up in Latin, I always thought about the Bible and how Joseph told the king there's going to be 7 days of good and 7 days of famine. 7 days of peace and 7 days of food. Sorry, 7
That's right.
years of peace and 7 years of famine.
That's right. That's right.
And so I always thought, okay, where am I right now? Well, I don't know when the 7 years began. Let me think about it. Okay, well, if that's 7 years, and I better save up, because that's what Joseph did.
Wow.
He had those.
Wow.
He had the king store food, store away the crops for 7 years, so that when it famine came, they were ready.
Yes, ma'am.
And then when his brothers came, the king was okay with him sharing some of that.
That's
food
right. That's right.
with his brothers.
Yes.
So I'm just saying, if I think along those lines, remember I was telling you the other day about how I'm running, trying to beat the clock. That's what I'm trying to teach them in the 70s. Now, if they started in 2018, I'm almost done. I'm almost done. It's 2025.
Girl, I missed the exit.
That clock.
I'm so busy talking to you about Joseph. You made me miss the exit to get off to get the food. Oh, Lord. I'm always in the middle of doggone downtown Atlanta. I'm riding, cruising. And Doggone, I forgot. You got this. Oh. I didn't see you, man. What's going on, bro? I mean, come on, man. Come on. What's going on? Do the right thing. You saw the blinker. That's right. You saw the blinker. Yeah, so I'm sorry. These fools and them be sitting there acting stupid on the damn road. I had a blinker on. Better next time, boy, get shot doing stupid stuff like that. Okay, so do you understand what I'm saying? I didn't even realize that that's a good point about the famine, Shay. That's a good point about the famine. You know what I'm saying?
Well,
keep going. Keep
yeah,
going. You're saying more. Talk to me. Yeah, talk to me.
I was just asking if you're going to turn around. Or you're going to turn around and you're come home.
Well, I'm going to get off on Northside Drive and have to turn around. Yeah.
Okay, good.
But y'all tell me about this famine.
Okay.
I swear to God, I didn't see that car.
Yeah, I'm just saying that's pretty much it. That I'm hoping the operation such that, you know, I don't get caught out there. If do you mind? I don't want to insult your intelligence or anything, but do you mind telling me after you spent the money? Because I know that's when things really hit the fan. After you spent the money, what did you do differently in your life financially that you learned from having that 100,000 that?
So let's talk about that. Hold on. Let me make sure I interpret this correctly. What years are you asking? 2001 or now? What year? Let me give you an example. The very first time I had a lot of money, which really wasn't a lot of money, but to me it was, I had won a scholarship. I had won a scholarship from a sorority when I was in high school. I won it, and it's one of the monies that I had to take with me to summer college. It was $1,000. Okay.
To me, it was a lot of money. And this is 1985, and I never had $1,000 ever in my life. And I won the scholarship. I was so thrilled that I won the scholarship. So,
okay.
I was on campus in the honors dorm, and I owed money to Spelman College, and I didn't have any money.
Okay.
So the school, the sorority normally would send the money to the school. But I wrote them a letter and said, and expressed my hardship that I didn't have any money and I really needed it, and they sent me a check.
Okay.
At this point, I had already opened, it was the first time I had no, it wasn't the first time I had a bank account, but I did have a bank account at First Atlanta. That's where I opened up my bank account, and I deposited $1,000 in that bank.
Okay.
And because I had no money, you know how this goes.
Yes.
I was just buying stuff, buying sanitary napkins, buying lotion, because I didn't have basic stuff. I didn't have basic stuff.
Yes.
And I was just spending.
Yes.
And then one day I was hanging out with my friends, a couple of them from Spelman and a couple of them from Morehouse.
Yes.
And they wanted pizza. And they said, Angie, he's the one who told us, hey, Shay, if you pay for the pizza, I'll give it back to you.
Yes.
I didn't have money for it.
Okay, I needed to get this question. You know me, Shay. I love the names. I love Angie. I love the story. But I need to know the when, where, why. When was this?
This was 85. This was 85, our first year at Spelman College. This was, and I thought I explained that. I didn't do it well. So I was. It was not. It was second semester. It was second semester. So second semester, freshman year.
Oh Lord, got a fire.
So
there. Got a fire. Oh God. Lord, pray for the fire. Name of Jesus.
So I didn't have the money to share with them, and I was too ashamed to let them know. I was too ashamed and embarrassed to let them know.
I know that feeling. I know that feeling. I've been there. Oh.
So all that to say, after that lesson to me was, don't spend off all your money at one time. You know, learn how to, piece it out. Don't don't get
Yeah. Yeah.
don't get too free with it.
Don't get too free.
So I learned that lesson. But what I'm picking up on it again, I hope I'm not offending you.
You stuck up on it. You ain't offending me. You ain't offending me.
So
Keep
with
going.
your $100,000 that you spent generously sharing with
I
other
mean, you
people,
talking about back in again. Make sure the date. You talking about 01 when Mama got paid. When Mama blessed me.
I'm saying
You talking about Mom gave me inheritance. You talking about my mama's inheritance.
Right. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
Got you.
And then when I'm hearing you saying, so you spent that money and then you ended up in a hardship.
So I didn't. Well, let me make sure I'm clear. I didn't end up in worse. I didn't end up that bad. Oklahoma was not that bad. I'm talking the worst was this right now. Because honestly, Oklahoma's a very poor state. But at that time, we're talking at a young 25-year-old kid who never had money in his life, whose mama never had money in her life, whose mamas didn't have money in her life. 3 generations of poor folk. So you can already kind of know what the outcome would be, right? I mean, you can figure that out.
Yeah, I can see it. I can see it. Inevitable. It doesn't necessarily have to go that way, but I can see how you ended up making $9 an hour working jobs and trying to figure out how to make this degree go where you thought it would go. I can see the challenge there.
Well, I mean, let's be clear. I think you got a framework that's a little different. I went to Bible school and I left a job making $50,000 an hour that my mom got me. I did tell you about that.
Right.
And that's in Jacksonville, Florida. Well, actually, it was my mom and grandfather because both of them were alive. My grandfather worked at CSX for 42 years. He got my mama on. She did 21 and was supposed to do 40 herself. Subsequently died. And right a year before she died, she got me hired on at CSX as a train dispatcher. And I was glad because they pay you great, but I hated it because the Lord spoke to me and told me I was supposed to go to Bible school. So I'm having a battle inside of my soul for 3 years. Because a girlfriend just went to prison. Life is just, as I know it, is transformed from where I was going to plan it to go to where it went. And then all of a sudden, I get a voice from the Lord. I'm supposed to go to Bible school? Are you kidding me? Shoot. But I could not let it go. I couldn't shake it. And then I get this job. My mom is like, "Hey, we're gonna get you the job at a train dispatch." I never ever rode on a train, much less dispatch one. But it's a great job, and that job had over 10,000 applicants, and they only hired 100, and I was one of the 100. Why? My mom worked for the company. She networked. My last name is Howie. My grandma's last name is Howie. Her last name is Howie. That name went all the way up to the president of the company because of my grandfather's work ethic, the man that I introduced you to, who lived 103. And Reverend Deacon John Odell Howie Sr. worked 42 years and raised his family that when they gave him retirement and gave him his gold watch, white families were worshiping my granddaddy. They were worshiping him. I was a kid, but I remember that. And never forgot it. Never forgot it. And so, he knew how to play the game still. He was good, boy. He had them white men eat out of a palm in hand. So for me, I was like, okay, well, Lord, I got to take this job because my mama got it for me, and I really was really grateful to have it. And I didn't want it at first because I'm going to my beautiful church in Jacksonville, Florida, and I love it. I'm singing on the worship team. I'm enjoying life. I am, for the first time in my life, I have, even in the worst time in my life, so was way worse than right now. You think what I'm going through is bad. It ain't nothing compared to what I've been through. I've been through 25,000 times worse. Because I had a woman I love in prison that I couldn't see for 2 years while the court case had to go through in a small town called Sandusville, Georgia, for murder. Murder, and she's just like you, a beautiful, nice girl, just like you. Never would think she'd kill a fly. She like you when it comes to lizard. And she's in prison. And I was blown away. Again, I didn't understand all the facts. I wasn't up there in Dan and Sandusville. Sometimes I wish if I was up there, I could have said, okay, I'm going to stop this. I could have done something, but you know, life is life. Life be lifing. Just don't know. And grandmama didn't know, and her mama didn't know, and her daddy didn't know, and there's a lot of them didn't know. And I never had a chance, and I'm still trying to sit down with Denise to find out why. But you know, that's a very dangerous, hard part, because that's her kid. You know, she went through labor to have that baby. But I understand. So when she go to prison, I'm suffering from, as they call it in the world today, post-traumatic stress disorder. Post-traumatic stress disorder. And basically, I told by God to go to Bible school, and my girl's in prison. I should be suffering like she's suffering, because that's my woman. That's my girl. At that time, I had no doubt. I didn't want to marry nobody. I couldn't love nobody. I couldn't think of nobody. I didn't want to be with nobody. My mind was wrapped up in my baby, Denise. And I loved her so much. Really, really do. Like I never loved nobody else. I don't think no one else will meet her love the way I loved her. And that's life. We all have our first, and that's the way it was. That was my first. So when I go to Bible school, my mom now is the second death. And I got experience within 5 years, 2 deaths. My first and then my second, and they were both very important to me. So by the time I get to Oklahoma, to go to seminary school, and I'm going to all these wonderful kids and adults, people that were way older than me, from 18 to 80. Well, our age range was all that, all that. And I found a lot of wonderful 80-year-olds and 70-year-olds and 60-year-olds that I felt I gravitated to, because I needed a spiritual parent. I needed someone to talk to, because these kids didn't understand. They had no clue. But older folks did, because they've already lost. They've already been through loss. They've already experienced triple loss, quadruple loss. I thought my loss was bad. My loss ain't nothing compared to the loss that they have experienced. Boy, I hear some of these stories, like Brother Kaplan and other cats lost their kids. And wow, man. Oh, God. There's an accident up here. Lord have mercy. Got an accident up here. Jesus. No, don't do that, bro. There's an accident. All that you got to do is an accident, man. Yeah, it's a big old... We got an accident on the road, and speeding people have blocked up 2 lanes. Father, we thank you. We thank you. Rescue's on their way. I know. We thank you. We thank you. Lord, we thank you. If I was not listening to Shay, I could have been able to not miss this. I'm coming up on Northside Drive and I-75 North, and we got a big accident, and got cars still trying to merge in because they don't understand there's an accident. It's the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 lanes is shrunk down to 2 lanes. So all of us are being kind of merged into 2 lanes. Just get around this accident. It's pretty, that's really bad. Someone's definitely died. No question about that. So, oh, sorry.
Oh my goodness. Oh no, I didn't go down that far. I got off I got off for an single month.
Okay. So what it basically ends up happening, Shay, is when I got my mama's money, I honestly didn't really thought, as my man right there is trying to do, I honestly thought, as my man is trying to do, or let somebody over as we are working.
Okay,
so let me finish where I'm at as I'm trying to deal with this traffic and these stupid fools on these roads. What's up, my boy? I had that money, and I thought $100,000. I thought $100,000 was gold. I was like, oh yeah, man. My mama gave me $100,000. Oh my Lord. I gotta save this money, so I put it in the CDs. And I know the CDs at that time got 6% interest. And I was happy. I didn't know nothing about stocks, so I didn't do no stocks. Didn't know nothing about no bonds, I didn't do no bonds. I wish I knew that kind of stuff, but remember, I wasn't college degree. I didn't have a finance degree. Oh my God, that's the fire. That's the fire. Yes, Lord. Oh my Lord. Yes, I saw that smoke all the way from Buckhead. That's the car that got on fire. Good job, people. Amen. Hallelujah. Jesus. Well, I hope that person had to die. That rescue's already left. But Piedmont's right here, so that's a good thing. So after Shay, I had got the money. You know what I did, Shay? I paid for my college, but that ain't nothing. College costs a lot more than $100,000 now. A lot of people don't think about all that, but it's a lot of extra. Oh, you got it. Yeah. It's a lot of extra stuff. Shay.
Were you on campus for Raymond?
Was I on what?
Campus. Did you have dorms on campus?
Did I have what on campus?
Dorms. Did you live on campus at Raymond?
Oh no. Raymond was they don't have dorms. I'm glad to bring that down to you. Thank you. Yeah, good job talking loud. Do that from now on. Keep that light, that level. Raymond's a very small school that doesn't have, with all due respect, it doesn't have dorms. And so we had to live off campus.
Oh.
Yeah. So living off campus, I had to find me an apartment. So I found me a little cheap first 1-bedroom apartment. I did not get no 2. At that time, we talking 2001, 9/11, right before 9/11. Guess how much the rent was per month for that 1 bedroom?
$500.
Yeah! How did you know that? I don't know how you knew that.
I was just guessing.
Wow.
I don't even know.
Wow. Ain't that something? You right on. That's right. I don't know how much. I really wonder how much it cost out here. I gotta look at the rates to see what it cost in 2001 here in Atlanta to see how much comparable. It got to be more than $500.
I don't know. Because by then I was in a house for 5 years, 6 years. But I don't even know how much an apartment cost in 2001.
So my mom, thank God, had a great company, and that's why I wish I was working for a company like this. But I'm glad I have no kids because I would be angry right now to have kids. What's going on and put them through this? I think that's unfair. But my mom blessed us. She blessed us with $300,000. And of course, as oldest son, I did a 50% split. My son $150 apiece. So me and Damien had my life. Broke it up between us. Organization, very wonderful. MetLife Insurance gave her this big old fat checkbook, and you can write a check up to $5,000. I said, "Oh my God, $5,000!" Lord, what's going on, man? I couldn't believe it. Oh, you got it, boss. You got it, boss. $5,000. I said, "Lord have mercy on my soul, boss. You got it." And I said $5,000. I couldn't believe it. I was like, what? $5,000, man. So, of course, as I told you, what happened with my brothers and stuff, I gave you the insider secrets on that. Oh, wait a minute. Let's go this way. Let's go no way. Sorry. I gave you insider secrets on that, and how people that my mama said to give money to. So out of that $150, that left us really with $100,000 a piece. So we had $300,000, but ended up with $200,000 to split between two. So Damien had his, I had mine. But that ain't a lot of money. $200,000 or $100,000 for me and Damien. And of course, we had nobody to tell us what to do with that money. My mama's dead. Who gonna speak to me about money? Nobody. I wish that's the thing I really wish, that there was somebody, but there was nobody, Shay. But you know, that's life. So of course, my money lasted, like I said, to pay the two things I cared about the most. Education. What's going on? Education, degrees. And that's exactly what I did. Education. And that's the seminary and Bible school. So at Rhema was really awesome because, again, I had my whole first year paid. First and second year paid full. So I didn't have to worry about nothing but study. Oh, but when you're living on money and you don't have a job because your job is going to school, you're ciphering that money slowly but surely and slowly and slowly. And of course, remember, I left the job as a train dispatcher, and guess what I'm doing now? I'm studying for the ministry? Come on now, Shay. They don't have a lot of qualifications as a chaplain out here in the real world. They don't pay chaplains a lot of money. They don't. I mean, it's not, I mean, come on, think about it. Churches got to pay chaplains. People got to pay chaplains or pastors to live. They call it a parsonage. So you ain't being paid a lot of money. But I did what I loved every minute of it. And I was grateful. God bless you. I had to call about past my Piedmont. I got to see if Dr. Park's still in the hospital and what rehab he's going to. But I had to find out. I had to call his daughter today and check on him. I'll do just that. So after that, I met some great people. Oh my God, I met some great people. You know, and I still have a relationship with them to this day. Oh, beautiful Delta. It was a Delta. It was a Delta. All right. There you go. And so, you got it, boss. You got it. So for me, Oklahoma was the best time of my life. Why? I had no money. I mean, I had my mama's insurance, but that was basically, you know, to give me Bible school. It paid for Bible school, paid for OU, in part, not full. And it got me from Jacksonville, Florida, on a what's called a Mayflower. That packed my whole apartment in Jacksonville, shipped it all the way to my whole apartment in Tulsa. So I had nothing but a car, my new dog, and we roll on the highway, I-20, 45, 40, I-20. And it was the most amazing journey. It was Forrest Gump. I was Forrest Gump. And I was the doggone feather floating on the air like Forrest in the movie Forrest Gump. Forrest. And I loved it. It was off the chain.
It sounded like you managed your money from your mother's inheritance pretty well.
Yes.
But when you got to Atlanta,
hola, mi muchacho. Hola, ¿cómo está usted? Hola. Muy bueno. Hasta la vista. Yeah. Say, what's up, Shay? Say that one more time.
It sounded like when you had the money from your mother, you managed that pretty well, but when you got to Georgia, some of your fears and challenges and insecurities came into play with your talent.
Well, I don't know if you got a good analysis, but let me give you my analysis. That's all I can do is give you my analysis. My mom's money lasted me about 5 years, and that's between 2001 and 2005. So between 2005, you got it, Bo. You got it? Between 2005 till now, I basically had a carte blanche because technically speaking, I mean, I had college. I was RA. I was involved in RA. I was involved in a lot of stuff on campus. While I was in school, I was blessed. The parts that are hard were the parts when you're not in school. The summers, like right now, we're about to experience December A, or the December month that we're all off. Every college is off every December between Christmas and Martin Luther King holiday. Things like that, and that's repeated every year for about 6 years. So you can imagine that's a difficult thing, which is frustrating being an RA because you don't have RA during the summers. There's no need for an RA when the kids are not in school. So it's frustrating. That's why I stopped doing RA, because I realized, man, I got no wife, I got no girlfriend, I got no mama to go home to like they do. I'm on my own. I'm by myself. So these little seams are, now that you're connecting dots, as you connect dots, I would say Oklahoma was a good job in this standpoint during the school times. That's why I think Athens and places like Athens and War Eagle, Auburn, and all land grant cities, there's the school, the university is the job in this time of school year. After, when it's over, summer school, that's less folk, less people. And then so I tried to get jobs during the summer. I did work study during the summer. I worked 2 jobs during the summer to make 1 full-time job, aka work study at the library, NMB, working as a pharmacy technician at CVS, doing prescriptions at the window and letting people pick it, basically selling prescriptions. I didn't because I was certified pharmacy tech, but the technicians don't necessarily touch the medicines. The pharmacist does. We just know the information when they call us and say, "Oh, well, tell me about this particular counteraction with this medication. Can I do this or that?" And that's what a certified pharmacy technician test that we had these all take is about, which is a great test, but they only pay pharmacy technicians $25,000 a year. You ain't getting paid a lot. But it's just like getting certifications, a certified job. Unless you work at hospitals, you get paid a lot more. So, and I knew I wasn't going in that realm, but it was a good job. My Delta Sig got me that job. Shout out to Delta Sigma Pi. Yeah, my Price College business student got me that job, one of the best jobs I had, because they were like, "Hey, we work with you. You got a class? No problem. No problem. Just be here at 3 o'clock. No problem." Okay. I love it. So, as I now break that down, Shay, the tough parts came after graduation, because I expected as a Delta Sig to have a job right after graduation in 2009. But guess what happened in 2008? Tom McCain, what's his name? Tom McCain's name, right? And what did Tom McCain, who did he go against? Tom McCain, what's his first name?
No, his name is Tom.
It's McCain, Senator McCain.
He is McCain, but it's not Tom. You saw him saying Tom McCain, but it's not Tom. But it's okay. The mortgage crisis and the Obama.
Oh, there it is. There it is. You got it, Ms. Donna.
So really, what happened was, you shouldn't be saying Bush, because it wasn't McCain that caused it. It wasn't Obama who caused it. It was Obama who inherited it. But Bush is the one who removed all those. I'm going to call them the
Talk to me, Shay. Talk to me.
Remove those regulations, allow those people to do what they did.
Talk to me, Shay.
And then against the American public. But, okay, so when the bottom fell out of the economy is when we ran into down.
Talk to me. Now you're clicking, Shay. Now you're clicking with yes. Now, after that experience, my brother, of course, subsequently experienced his own life in Jacksonville, and he wouldn't tell me nothing. He still hasn't told me nothing to this day. But I've gotten a lot of stuff through the background, through the backyard, through the grapevine. But I didn't want to come to Atlanta. I had it so good in Oklahoma up until 2007 that I had planned, and my want was to stay in Oklahoma. Oh, I love Oklahoma so much. Because one, I had not met any black people in Jacksonville that cared or that had, that wasn't, as I grew up, hood, My aunties and all them were Poe. They still are Poe in Jacksonville. My family on my dad's side, I didn't know. They you know, I'm finally learning them today. I get a chance to go out with them on Saturday. One of the first times ever in my lifetime have had the opportunity to hang out with both of my aunties in the same city, because both lived in two different cities forever, Jacksonville and Atlanta. And now, as they're in the end of life, living close together in the end of life, they are, as you would expect, two black older women that don't have no white husband, and they gotta move in and live together. That's normal for most black older women, tragically. I salute them for it, because at least they're helping each other financially until it's time to go to a rest home. What's that, Shay?
I agree with that. I agree with that. That is admirable. I wish I could have more people do that, but keep talking.
I'm sorry, Shay. What do you mean? I don't understand.
My sister has two sisters. One has a husband, the other does not. All three of them are mothers. They have been talking about coming to Atlanta. I know how they can buy a $300,000 house that can accommodate them and their families, and they can buy that house in 5 years. But I can't get them, as much as they love being around each other during every single holiday, cooking together, blah, 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 I can't get them to come to Atlanta, buy the house after 5 years. One of them can go to their own house by themselves, and then they still pay into the pot, and then that they would own 2 houses. And then the next 5 years, the other one can go into their own house, and they would have 3 houses paid for in 15 years. I can't get them to do that. So I'm saying to you, it is admirable that Norma and Aunt Rita together are pulling their resources and supporting each other at this time in their lives. Because those 3 women, all not all under 50, they could be homeowners from New York, and they just get up on there and just come. They keep talking about it, but they're not doing it.
Oh, that's powerful, Shay. You know, I got to ask you the magic question. How does that make you feel?
I'm frustrated because I can see the success. I can see the accomplishment. It's right there in front of my face. I can see them. But they can't see it for themselves. I can't do anything about it.
That's so tough. I can only imagine how you feel right now.
Especially when it took me 28 years to pay off my house. Now, they could actually be homeowners in half the time. They could, all 3 of them, have their own beautiful homes in Atlanta.
Do you think that a homeowner is what they need? The kids are going to grow up in 18 years and be gone. They're going to be gone. Kids grow up fast. I got friends whose kids went from 1st grade to 18 years old, and they're very short. It goes by quick. After those kids leave, as they're supposed to, that home is worthless. It's an empty number of rooms.
No, it's not. Once those kids leave and go to college, they will always, and those women, as they get older, not only will they have a roof over their head that they don't have to pay a mortgage for, but they also have a resource of support for those kids to always come back home. Just like I told you, John will always have a home, even though he done bought his home, paid for his home, he paid his mortgage off before I did. But he will always have a home wherever I am. Those kids will always have a home wherever those women are. Always. And the grandchildren, what about them? So, no.
I understand the logic, and I know from the slavery mindset that you think that your life is supposed to be multi-generational, but I don't agree with that. I don't think in 2024 I'm supposed to be thinking 5 generations with my house. I think every generation wants to have their own. And that's what we as parents are supposed to do. Yes, there's a home, but you know what happens to most of the people that do what you're talking about? They sell your home when you die, and that's all that is, money. They don't go back and live in your house.
But it's okay. It's okay even if they do that, Nate, because it is a resource for them to parlay into the next phase. It'd be nice if they stayed in there. It'd be nice. I think it's a waste for them to sell it, but on the other hand, land, that's one generation that don't have to go through what I went through.
All right. I like the argument of buying the house for the land, not for the home, but the land under the home, aka property. And that's the way white people think. They don't think in homes, they think in lots. They think in acres, so that when they want to tear that house down and rebuild it, like they're doing over here where I'm at right now, that property home is now worth $1 million only because the neighborhood went up in value. Not the home, the neighborhood. So I hear you. I think it's great to own homes, but for the right reason of having land that could be on someone's bank account. When you look at their, what I call a credit report, how do you own land? Do you own property? We blacks don't own land. We don't own property. We own houses. That's a big difference. And hopefully you own the land, and that lot that's there will be under Downing name for 100 years. I doubt it, but hopefully it could be.
Well, again, that's 6%. You know what? I can't control other people's lives. That's one thing about it. I cannot control other people's lives. So I just gotta let them. I just gotta let them do what they realize they need to do.
But I respect you, and I'm proud of you, because in my home, in my life, in my upbringing, my mom, all she wanted was a house, but she never understood, like I finally understood, house is feudal. Owning the land, that's where the power is at. That's why we call it real, not fake estate. We call it real estate, because that is why millions of dollars are made and black folks are getting invested and doing all that stuff. And REITs and all those things that we blacks don't invest in. So I understand what you're saying, but I don't think John ever gonna make your home a home. He got his home. He's a man that probably, you said, paid it all before that. But he will have that land. He will have that real estate. And that means he can tear down that house, rebuild it, and that as long as you pay the property taxes, that land will be his. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Isn't that awesome? I think that's awesome.
Yeah. Oh, anyway, back to your story. Back to what you.
What you and don't anyway be like that. I need you to say I'm right. Talk to me. Why you anyway be like that?
You're not. You're not right. You're not right. But you know what I do?
Oh.
And I love you for this.
I love you too, but
differently. And there's nothing wrong with the fact that you think differently than I do. I had to learn that everybody don't think like me, and it's
you got it.
Okay. It is perfectly okay that you think that. It's okay. What am I supposed to argue you down and tell you no, that's wrong? You can't. No, that's the way you think. That's what you believe. It's okay.
Okay, I appreciate that. I say the same thing about you. It's okay.
Yeah.
I agree. So we can agree to disagree. We can agree to disagree. Is that all right?
Yeah.
Okay, I like that. I like to agree to disagree. There you go. But don't okay me like that. Don't blush me off, please. Don't verbally slap me. That's not good. It's not good. A verbal slapping ain't the way to do it. Just say I agree to disagree.
That was definitely not the intent. Verbal slap was not the intent.
Well, you said anyway. That's what you did. Anyway. Ooh! Wow. Will Smith, come on. Will Smith. Whoa. Wow. Amen. Well, I guess we have really interesting conversation that it ends up getting into a Will Smith slap situation, I guess. But I'm trying. I'm almost to the food pantry at 15:07. Do you have a call coming up?
I'm done with my calls for today. I'm working while I'm talking to you, and I'll probably get out of here at about 4 just so I can get into the gym and get some stuff done. You know how I do.
Oh, I know how you do. I know how you do. But I apologize. I'm gonna be late because I was hoping to be home by 4. But now you got me out here. We gotta, and unfortunately,
it's a legs and back day.
I want to do legs and back. I can't wait to do legs and back. I can't wait to go to the gym with you. Oh man, I got my $20 telling me. I guess I could go to. I forgot I paid my $20. I could go to the gym with you, Shay. Is that right? Yeah.
Yeah, listen, every day that you came home, my thought was you would stop at the swimming pool and get some of your workout on and then come home. And then
I'm studying. It's tired.
And
And I should have gone to the gym. I called Miss Evelyn, talked to her, and she always at the gym. But I should have gone to the gym. But I realized something, Shay. I realized that you didn't tell me this. But when I paid my $20, I can go to your gym with you now.
oh yeah.
And I can leave when I want to leave, not when you want to leave, because we have two different cars. Now we're in this issue of I'm hungry. You know what I mean? And I can work on my back and work on my muscles too, like my girl Miss Murray, build up my body because I need it. I got to burn calories during the summertime before we go into the fall and the winter. I want to be only 20 pounds lighter. I'm not asking for 30. I'm not doing none of this, as my Shay called it, Essence Fest. I want pure biological designed, proved blood type reports that not only am I better, but that my blood work showed I'm better. And those tests that my doctor said we have to pay for, most of the time doctors don't give them because a lot of black folks don't ask because they cost money. Peptide tests and all kind of other tests. So I don't know what your lab work every day, but I now I'm becoming very, very proficient and 50 to know what I want every month to check or every 6 months to check. Iron, potassium, etc., because I need that.
Do you fast for your blood test? Do you fast for your blood test?
Oh, we have to fast. I always get them at 8 o'clock in the morning, and I go straight to get my blood at 8 o'clock in the morning. Yes, Shay.
I don't fast for my blood test.
You have to. You have to fast. That's part of. Yes.
They don't do it.
Shay.
Again, I'm telling you. They tell me they don't tell me to fast. They know that I eat. They that.
What?
And they take my blood.
What?
Yeah. And they tell me to fast. I will fast. No big deal, but they don't tell me that. They don't say make sure you fast before you come in here. They don't say that.
What are you talking? That's been going on for hundreds of years. How do you get your blood glucose if you ain't fast? Talk to me.
Because they use that fact to assess what my blood is doing. They check off the box. They're not fast, so they know that is what I've done. I've not fasted. So they use that information.
Oh, you want me to come up?
If I fasted,
How you doing today? Thank you, sir. So you're telling me that you're telling yourself that it's okay to not know what your blood sugar is doing when you first wake up in the morning on a fast, because when you go and eat something, you automatically put glucose in your body, which then doesn't tell you you're resting. Do you know what your blood labs are supposed to be? All right, sir.
yeah,
Right. Do you understand that that they check your blood sugar to make sure you have I'm diabetic. Obviously you should know I know about this. So I'm kind of wondering, do you know what your numbers are?
Yeah, I do know what my numbers are, and they take it after I've eaten, so they know that I'm.
So you don't understand that there's a fasting. I've never been told to ever take any type of blood eating. They've always said fast before you come in and take blood. That's normal. And a lot of people, everybody I talk to does that, and on YouTube as well. So it's kind of interesting that you at 56 you're telling me that as you're aging and getting older, and of course as we all age, that means you're dying. You're slowly dying. If you don't recognize that's what old age is, it's just a slow process toward mortality. You want to know where your numbers are as your pancreas, as your kidneys, all the other organs are changing. Does that make sense, Shay? I'm not trying to blow smoke up your butt. I don't want a verbal slap. I'm really trying to have a communication with you.
I think we're communicating.
Oh, you do?
You don't think that?
I want you to make it 85, but I'm wondering if you don't even know because I know you exercise every day, but diabetes comes to slim people too. It ain't just fat folk.
I know. But whenever they do, whenever they do what they do, I think so.
I just want to make sure we're clear. Make sure you understand. I don't want you to feel like, because you're telling me things that makes me wonder, do you have a good doctor? Because my white doctors have never told me that. Oh, you can come in and just eat all night and have sugar in your stomach on the bed and go to bed, eat with sugar in your body, and then you wake up and then your glucose levels at 300 and you go, oh, okay. But that's because your body's still digesting food. It ain't after it's digested food. I know you don't have that problem, but you might have it, dog. I hate to say it. It might be a problem. It might be coming up. Yeah. It might be.
Yeah. So okay. I mean, if they ask me, usually I set my appointments in the afternoon.
Oh God.
Which means it's gonna be a long.
No, you don't do that. You set them in the morning. That's why we set our appointments in the morning, so you get your fasting glucose. There's some things that you could do to be simple as a woman that I think you might want to change, and that is basically just do your quote unquote test in the morning, and after that, thank you, and do that. And once you do that, you'll be good. And how you doing today? Hi, hello, doing good. Hey there, how you doing? Thank you so very much. Thank you so very much. I really appreciate it. Thank you. Yes, ma'am, please. Thank you so very much.
I'm gonna give you an extra.
Oh, thank you so. Yes, sir. Thank you so very much, sir.
Don't forget.
Well, have a great Memorial Day weekend.
There's chocolate mousse in this bag. Don't forget.
Yes, sir. We'll do. I appreciate it. Thank you, sir. Thank you. God bless. Yes. Yeah. So say that one more time, Shay. I apologize.
You didn't even have to wait long.
No, everybody's gone. I'm amazed. I was like, wow. I'm blown away and very happy. But I got a long way home now. Yeah, so they gave me a lunch too, Shay. So now I get to eat something. Put some glucose into my body now. Now I'm getting me some glucose. I haven't had glucose since 6 o'clock. And glucose is important. That's okay. What? I was a few minutes ago. I was in I-85 traffic a few minutes ago, Shay. It was busy. Everybody and their mama's on vacation. But I can still talk to you and drive at the same time. I love that part, being able to have a conversation and talk to Shay. Oh, you think so, Shay? Well, I'm going to go through Riverdale regardless. I mean, I'm going all the way down to Riverdale and go my Riverdale route, come up by the pool, and see if anybody's at my pool. I might go to the pool today. I gotta get my trunk. Oh God, they got spaghetti. Oh Lord, I got spaghetti. I'm gonna have to stop. I'm gonna have to park and eat. I can't even drive with this. Mess up my shirt. Yeah, I gotta take my shirt off and put a new shirt. Spent too expensive shirt, Shay. Oh, I buy my shirts. I got nice stuff. Believe that. That's one thing I can say I do. I do buy nice clothes. They last 10. It's 10 years old though. So I'm really happy. So right now, all I gotta do is just ride. I'm riding with the air conditioner off, and I'm doing it hot right now. So I'm sweating in this car right now. That's all good. That's what it takes not to burn extra gallons of gas. what it's gonna take. So I'm sorry that you shot me 2 times today. One, you shot me with the aspect of you don't take blood, you don't do fasting for your blood, and then number 2, the doctors is not really caring about your female health. I don't think your doctor cares about your shit. I'm just gonna be honest. I don't think so. I don't think so. Because as I watch YouTube videos and I learn about all these tests that they don't give black folk, but my white friends get, they're so anal about their health, they get tests that are way over, but they're perfect because it covers every part of their endocrine system, all different systems out there. We don't do that, Shay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know.
I need to, well, I don't mind, like I said, the next time I get blood tests, I don't mind asking, but I have to change my too early in the day.
Yeah, I hope he might. I mean, hey, your friend has passed away. I hope that would give you a little encouragement, though. I know it does for me. All right, so I'm going to turn this off. Sorry about that. I'm going to try to get past Moreland. If I can get past Moreland, I'm good. I got to get all the way past Ponce de Leon and Moreland. I hope that bus ain't trying to leave. Okay, no, you're not. I just ate some food, and that's going to turn to glucose. So that will push my blood sugar up. That's normally how the body works. It takes everything, carbohydrate, especially carbohydrates, and turns it to glucose. Yeah, it turns it to glucose. But the problem is the speed it turns into glucose. Did you know that, Shay?
No, I didn't know that particular factor was an issue.
It's called the glycemic index. That's the term, the glycemic index. How fast of the index does it turn from food that you swallow to sugar in your blood? And each food has a different level, high, medium, low, of glycemic index. So for those that are diabetic, all that means they eat too much sugar. That's all it means. They eat a higher or fat, a lower, what's called a high glycemic food. The higher the glycemic index, the worse the food is. Does that make sense, Shay?
Yeah.
The lower the glycemic index, the better the food. Does that make sense, Shay? So if you were trying to cook for me, you would have to be looking online and saying, what can I get Hank? I need to cook for him low glycemic foods. And there's books out there, cookbooks. I had a whole bunch of them in my house, so I threw all those books away. But they're online now. And that's how you learn. So of course, to lose weight, you gotta eat low glycemic foods, but you gotta also eat smaller portions. You know, I can't eat 7 ounces, 10 ounces, 20 ounces like I used to eat. It's got to be 5 ounces, 3 ounces, 2 ounces. Does that make sense, my darling?
Yeah, that's a tough thing for me. That's what I struggle with, isn't it? Portion control.
Oh, me too. Me too. But and so as I educate myself and learn about glycemic index and portion sizes, the problem I realized, and this is what I learned the hard way, but I'm glad I learned it. When I started wrapping my stomach with my heat wrap, and I would have a towel or something underneath to cause it to sweat, it would stop me from eating. I was going 7-8 hours without food, and I was never hungry. You know why? Because my body was turning the fat into eating. It was turning what's called ketosis. That's a new term. You might not have heard that either. Ketosis.
I have heard.
You probably have, because it's very famous. Anti-ketosis. People have made it a bad word, but it's not a bad word. It's just a word that people use. And it means when your body turns from sugar, glucose, to burning fat as energy. Yeah. From sugar to fat. Does that make sense? It takes 30 minutes. 30 minutes. This is science coming here now. 30 minutes for your body to go from burning the sugar that I just ate some food just now. It'll take 30 minutes for my body to stop, to burn off all that sugar, because you have to burn off the sugar in your liver and your body first, in the blood. And then once all that sugar is burned off, the body will say, okay, let's burn the fat. So the reason why I'm fat is because I eat so much sugar, and I never let the body get to the point of burning fat cells. And fat cells don't want to burn, because when they burn, you're in essence losing yourself. You're losing weight, and the body hates losing weight because it's afraid that you're going to starve. Does that make sense? All right. So that's the things I've learned in educational classes. And so when you say you feel hungry, the problem is that you're not really burning the fat off the thighs, because you got lots of fat on your body that should be burning, but it can't burn without output energy. So like if you really want to burn all those fat legs, fat on your thighs, you got to focus on leg muscles. You got to increase the muscle size of the hamstrings, the quads, the adductors, the abductors, by doing squat machines, 15,000 different types of leg workouts for not heavy weights.
You cannot target lose weight.
What?
You do know that, right? You cannot target lose weight. You can't target lose weight.
Listen to my question. Listen to my point, because I think you're missing me. Muscle eats fat. The bigger the muscle, the more fat it burns. What are the two biggest muscles in a human body? The legs and the back. So when you target exercising those two muscles and you get to pull 135 on a lat pull down versus 235, the muscles got to be stronger and bigger to be able to pull down that much weight. Guess what the muscle needs for energy? Fat. So while the muscle is growing, it's eating fat. So you can target weight loss if, that's the key word, if you focusing on building muscle. Now, if you're talking about overall fat, no. I'm talking about fat on different body parts. Love handles, do lots of sit-ups. Back, do lots of lats. Legs for the women, lots of legs, which means lots of leg lifting. And that's the facts. Because the muscle growth is the goal I'm trying to explain, my darling. It's the muscle size. If my muscles, and that's how we measure ourselves. If my leg size is 19 inches, and it's still 19 inches 2 years from now, that means my muscles never grew. That means the muscles ain't burning nothing, because my muscles are the same. But if you videotape yourself and you seeing, okay, I can squat 135 today, next month I'm 140, next month I'm 180, and you seeing the strength grow. And of course, we all know the way our body works is when a muscle breaks, it repairs itself, and the repairing of itself makes it grow. That's how they call it, muscle atrophy. That's the term. Or it's atrophy. No, atrophy is a shrinking of muscle. There's another term for muscle growth. I learned this from I was wanting to be a personal trainer. But hypertrophy. Thank you, Lord. Hypertrophy. Yeah, getting bigger. Hypertrophy. So that's what I'm trying to do for myself. I got to start getting hypertrophy. And meaning I got to build more muscle. But here's the problem. We got a basal metabolic rate. You know what that is, Shay?
Yeah.
You heard about that, Shay? There's two metabolic rates. There's your basal metabolic rate, a resting metabolic rate, and then your metabolic rate after working out for an hour.
Okay.
You know what I say? Why don't we both get personal training certifications together? Let's learn some things.
I got another phone to do right now. I don't want to do that. That's not an interest of mine right now.
All right. Well, I'm gonna get mine.
Okay. I think we should get
I got some friends of mine I'm working with right now. We're gonna get ours. Us fat people gonna get ours. We're gonna lose weight the right way, scientifically. The right way. Rest in peace, my mama. My mama never lost the weight the right way because she chased those fad diets to her death. Unfortunately, she didn't know the stuff I know. But that doesn't mean I can't learn, baby. You got it, balls. You got it.
It does not mean that.
You got it.
Absolutely correct. It does not mean
All right. Oh, no, you got it. Come on. All right. Does that make sense, Shay?
Yep, makes sense.
I'm not trying to control you. I'm not trying to control you, okay? My aunties told me that I lost Marianne because I was trying to control her, but I disagree with that. I feel like I lost Marianne because
when you
she was dating other men at the same time talking to me, but didn't want to tell the truth. But I found out about her, the men that came to me and told me. And we pieced it together. LinkedIn, time feeds, emails. That was all. And I get it. I'm in a different city, a different county. It's long distance. You gotta have somebody when you're long distance, Shay. Nobody wants to be by themselves because they don't know if that relationship gonna work. So,
I'm good with me.
yeah, but you know, you good with you, but everybody ain't like you. Shay, you said earlier.
That's true. You got that right.
Hey!
Listening to me.
Yeah. Yeah. See, I'm listening to you, Shay.
You said that she had an illness. No, not physical. You suggested that she had a mental illness.
Oh no, that's what the girlfriend of a girlfriend that said that she was dating her husband. Oh yeah, she said that in her text. That's what she put in her Facebook message to me. I said, oh my God. So I didn't think she had illness. I had no clue. I had no clue. I was totally dumbfounded. Totally duped. Can you believe that, Shay? I think you know somebody and you find out you really don't know them. That's why I be trying to understand you. Do I really know Shay? Do I know her? Or do I think I know her but really don't know her?
You know a lot about me. You do know a lot about me. And I try to help you to understand you. Now that I've moved out of that space of why waste my time to think that really was really big thing. Why waste my time? Thank you.
I'm listening to you, Shay, on this Thursday. I can't wait to go back home, get a good night's sleep tonight. Get back up and do it tomorrow. I need to ask you to please remind I have an 8 o'clock meeting tonight with my Phi Beta Sigma brothers about us getting ready for this Saturday event. Be there at 6 o'clock in the morning. So I got 5 o'clock. I got 3 o'clock. 5 hours to the event. 5 hours to our Zoom call. But I look forward to having us downstairs in your living room. So I know you might be gone by the time I start the call. You may be back. I don't know.
Well, yeah, I'll be back if I get get my butt up out of here by 4. What time is it?
You never get up out no 4, Shay. You late to your own funeral. I keep telling you that.
Man, I have been out of here. 1, I have been out of here. 10. The reason I'm still here is because I'm doing other things while I'm talking to you. I'm multitasking.
I can multitask too. I love to task multi. But, you know, yeah, I always follow another rescue. God bless you. I want to make sure that you don't miss out on this personal time to get the weights. Shay says she can't even get the weights because somebody be using it. That don't sound logical to me.
Yeah.
Does it make sense, Shay?
Yeah, it makes sense.
Well, I'm eating some bread. That's going to turn to glucose. Sorry to tell you that. We got rescue coming up here. All right, rescue. All right, man. You got it, boss. You got it, boss. You got it. Thank God for rescue. Save our life. So guys, so good to me. Lifesavers. Yeah, lifesavers. Well, just how it's hot today, it's gonna be hot like this on tomorrow. So please tell me what you're wearing. You said you had to go pee, and you're not telling me what you're gonna wear on Saturday. I'm not trying to control you.
Yeah, I want to surprise you.
But
I know you know, but I want to surprise you. It makes me feel good when you're impressed. I like to impress you.
Oh, I like to be impressed.
If I tell you every time, then you don't get. I don't get the thrill of seeing you surprised by the fact that I listen to you and I know what you like.
That's true.
That's what I really want to do.
Oh, I love that you love that, Shay. Thank you for loving that. That is so awesome. Because that's what I'm trying to do for myself and for you and for women in general. And I want to be able to impress y'all. I appreciate you care about wanting to impress me. You never cared. So I like that.
Oh, hey, how many times have I gone to that house to look and spend money on
What's going on, Bo? What's going on, man?
appointments that put me together.
Oh, you have. You spent a lot of money on that, so I guess I'm wrong. I guess you haven't been trying. Were you doing it just to impress me, or I thought you were doing it because you cared about what the foundation?
I was going that you wanted me to do the foundation, but I didn't. But how I dress was to impress you. How I feel and how I look was to impress you.
Okay. Can you tell me? All right. Well, let's talk about water and ice. You have no machine that can hold ice from bags of ice bought from Quick Trip. You have no cooler that can handle that. Okay, I'm riding fast, Shake. I'm talking a little loud. I can't hear you.
I have coolers that can handle ice from Quick Trip. I do.
Okay. I was going to buy a 5-gallon bag of ice from Quick Trip.
5 pounds?
Yes, they come in packages of 5, 10, and 15 gallons. Yes, correct. Because I would like to have water in water containers, 8 pounds, 12 ounce or 16-ounce containers that can be kept cold with the ice, and ice can also be used as a drink filler with the water. Because obviously I'm bringing cups too. Does that make sense?
Yeah, I think that.
So where is that cooler? I didn't see it out. I didn't see it in the garage.
You'll see it today. When you go in and look today, you'll be like, oh, I didn't see that.
Where? On the left side, the right side, what part of the garage?
If you're facing the garage, it's near the door. If you're facing the garage, it's near the wall that's facing the garage.
Oh, thank you. I'm gonna look very much to that wall that's facing the garage. She says near the door, right?
Right.
Okay, there you go, Shay. You're learning how to communicate to me. Thank you. So what color is it? Okay.
White, red, white.
Oh, beautiful. Well, I like to take those for Saturday morning. But the problem is I got to pick up people tomorrow, and I need my trunk clean for bags to go to the airport and take those long trips. And unfortunately, I decided that I'm not going to do any more Uber deliveries. I'm just going to do Uber Drive, so I don't got to go walk up 10 flights of stairs and go into people's apartments, drop off food for $6 and no tip. So I have to get that in the morning. I'm gonna have to, I guess, come back to get the stuff, but I want to have it all laid out, so it's so easy that it's just we put in and keep moving. No, there's no wasting time. As you know, Mr. Howard, about that time value, you know. Best performance of duty. So Shay.
Yeah.
Wow. Can you believe that? That's crazy. I said, wow. Can you believe that? I'm amazed at what I'm seeing right now. What I'm seeing is a black man at the corner of our wonderful interstate section, Memorial Drive in Moreland. Black man, young, should be working. It's about 1541. And he's saying he's got a sign and he's got a cash app. A cash app. I had a conversation with you yesterday about cash app, but I told you how important it is. And the cash app said, donate for water, because he's one of these black kids that sells water to people at the stoplight. You know, I know you've seen that before, where they come to the stoplight and they say, you want to donate for water? Yes. The difference is he's doing a cash app. Ha ha! Ha!
Yeah, people feel like they can be in your pocket. They don't even have to do nothing.
No, they're not. They're not in my pocket. I love it. It is technology. It ain't about, I got control over my pocket, but I love the fact that now it's moneyless. That's beautiful. Because
it's not moneyless.
What I mean by moneyless, I'm not giving out cash. I'm not going through my pockets. I'm not trying. Oh, how much I got? I only got $2. Oh.
You tend to give more when you don't have to see it. When you don't have to feel the money coming out, and you tend to give more. That's
So what you saying to me, Shay? What you saying then?
Oh, I'm not gonna. What I'm saying, I'm not gonna cash app him $1. I gotta give him at least 5. I'm gonna go cash app. I'm not gonna cash app him 50 cents. So he gets more money.
Wait a minute. Let me look at my cash. I just did a Cash App earlier today. Let me see what the minimum charge is on the Cash App since I'm parked here and gonna give me something to eat, take the shirt off. What is the minimum for a Cash App? That's the ultimate question I want to ask Shay. You telling me you don't have the chutzpah to say, hey, I am going to just do what I got to do. And I am going to make sure to say no. Because, hey, you know what? I don't got the money. But I do got maybe $1. You saying that you can't even cash app a man $1? You going to do 5?
I'm not saying you can't. I'm saying people can't not do that. People are not gonna tend to do that.
Maybe that's the motivation of why he's doing this. Maybe that's the reason why he's doing it.
That's my point. That is exactly my point. You were right. 100% right.
Well, I like being right. You know, I just like being right. I like being right, though.
See, we agree on something now. I'm gonna remind you every time we agree.
So you're telling me right now, from the standpoint, you don't. I think it's the most amazing thing in the world. Why? Because this brother's cash app himself a number that all you got to do is get on your Cash App, put in the code, send the money, and go right to his bank. Isn't that a smart thing? Isn't that smart? Wow. I wish I videotaped. You did video. Hey, hold up. I'm not even. Oh, I'm sorry. I hadn't even. My car not even recording that. I missed that whole thing. Hey guys, I apologize. I forgot to turn my car record on. We saw something a few minutes ago that was amazing. We saw a black man, a young black man, who literally put a sign out to say cash. Oh God, another black woman, a obese black girl. Lord Jesus. Father, I'm up here at McDonald's, Shay, eating here so I can use the internet. And I'm eating some nice spaghetti with some green beans. Healthy, white, creative food that white people lovingly did at Toko Pharmacy. They put their loving hands together to give us this food. And I just saw a black lady who was like 400 pounds. And she's walking and going to McDonald's to get some food, Shay. I guess I am triggered, Shay. I'm triggered. Yeah.
Yep.
I'm so triggered. Are you triggered, Shay? You see that?
Sometimes I am, but not by fat people. They don't trigger me. I know what my issues are. My issues are my personal stresses. My rejection and my feeling like failure. I got enough triggers that fat people don't trigger me.
Well, I heard that. I'm gonna relax here. Eat a little bit. Then fight the battle. I'm right at the intersection of Moreland and I-20. Right here, my beloved. Well, it's only 5. It's 5 o'clock last time. I ain't leave till 5. I'm coming through the back road, Shay. Yeah. Mm-hmm. I'm an Uber driver and he's taught me all kind of back roads. Yeah. Put on me some music real quick. Mm-hmm. While I talk to Shay down. All right, let's get the radio on. Oh. Can't do that, huh? Well.